Greetings, and welcome once again to the Class Action Point podcast. I believe we're up to 30-something, as far as episodes or sessions or something, or really close to it. Today, we have playing somebody. We have Adam. Who are you playing?
Somebody.
No, who are you really
Just said
playing?
that. Well then. Sidra, Monk and Elf.
Monk and Elf?
Munchkin Elf?
Munchkin Elf? No, not Munchkin Elf. I don't think so.
Monk and Elf? Instead of Elven Monk?
Munchkin Elf, yes.
Monkey Elf?
Well, no, so here's the deal. He's really got into cleanliness.
Alrighty. So, also we have Jessica, who will be playing someone. Who is that?
That someone is Zool, the Tiefling Scion.
Yay. And we have Nick, who's also playing someone.
Monarch the Goliath Warden.
Alrighty. Alex is also playing someone. Who is this someone?
Shadow, the Fey Panther that rides on a fox. Or that's backwards.
What?
Cefruz, the Hanged High Scout.
Okay. We also have Chris, who will be playing someone.
I am playing a goblin named Dweon, and he is an artificer.
And Jared, who is also playing someone.
I am playing Teotihuacan, the Shatterkai Hunter.
Wait, what?
I mean, Aya, the Tiefling Ardent.
Same thing.
Okay, and
And
then
they're really close to each other.
and
Oh
then-
yeah, they're very similar. It's easy to mix them up with them looking alike.
And then there's me, Andrew, who will be playing pretty much everyone else. When last we left our party, they were in the middle of a tournament, preparing for their, watching the other semi-final.
We've been spending all this time roiding up.
Oh, I can't remember. Was I able to get healing between fights from,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think so. We got some healing at some point. I'm not sure if the
Well,
tokens
specifically
here...
from Dweon, so I didn't have to spend my, healing source.
Yeah, there was enough time that if you hurried, you could get them and get from Dweon and still have some.
No, I
ready for
forgot
next.
my healing surge situation, or my health situation actually.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun with this fight.
Yeah. So there's the tokens on your side, and the other side is preparing themselves.
Was there an out of combat heal I got that had like a little bit of an extra boost that was
maybe.
healing? I do not.
Yeah, sure. Here's some heal checks. Where's my heal check? 10. Let's see.
I was going to say, because if I can get like an extra healing boost to my surge when I use it.
There's a 19.
Yeah.
There's a 15. There's a 27. Oh, yeah, look at that. You guys are getting healed up all badass.
Yeah.
So those are...
I think they were expecting like hit point health. Not
Well, no, I'm
healing.
doing the heal check says we're waiting in the audience.
Oh, you're basically making sure like we don't
I'm
have.
just running
like,
around, bandage you guys up, beat you
Okay,
up.
gotcha.
Okay, cool. Oh man, you know what? We had Halloween recently, and it's a shame we couldn't play around that time, so that way this would hit a little bit harder. But we could be mummy themed as we do this encounter.
Yeah.
How much, like just like group costumes, like we're mummies. Like it would be fantastic. It could be unnerving a little bit, perhaps. I don't know how people feel about mummies that we're fighting.
That could be our new team name. Here come the mummies.
It's better than what we got now.
The mummies.
Whoa.
Oh,
I like our name now.
the name. Yeah, I'm trying to get my own initiative. Wow. Hope to have a good one.
I'm trying to open my character builder so I can remember what my surge value is. Oh, tell you what, I bet it's have my bloody value.
It could be.
Alrighty, let's do
Aw.
that. It's actually +1 too, because I've got that belt. It's 14. There we go, that was the wrong thing to boost. Starting off great.
Next one is
4.
Wow.
Alrighty, so I'm
Oh,
going to be.
Who was the 4? It's the healing surge.
Ooh, this is going to be rough.
Double
So,
digits,
guys,
hell
here's
yeah.
a question. Here's a question. Should I go into this combat bloodied with 1 healing surge left, or should I go into this combat slightly under-bloodied with 2 healing surges left? Or alternatively, should I just have not all my HP and no surges?
Well, let me see here. I mean, 2 of my heals don't require you to have healing surges, and the last one I have.
Oh, I remember we had a tactic we were talking about. I was going to suggest that you... Oh, remember we were going to... Or Andrew made the joke about us, or somebody made the joke about us roiding up. That segues into... Yeah, that reminded me. We actually were going to roid up. You're going to slap somebody and or me with a the thingy that's 10 HPs. And then we were going to go into combat.
Don't we have
I
like
remember that.
potions or something laying around that we can just drink right before the battle so we don't have to spend our healing surges?
I don't think so. I think the potions I know I have are you spend a surge and you gain a certain amount, or you either gain a surge value. Or one of the two.
Let's see what I got here.
We do
Got some
have.
blood apricots.
Sidra.
Oh, blood apricots. That's true.
For
Yeah.
Sidra,
Yeah.
Aya does have something for him. Aya has a potion of cure moderate wounds. It's something you can use if you're bloody and have no surges left.
Oh, I will hang on to that then, because I think mine requires a surge expressly.
Yeah.
No, it does, but if you are bloodied and don't have any healing surges, you still regain hit points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one I have does not do that, so that's definitely a handy thing. Thank you so much.
Oh,
You're
yep.
missing
I was
something
gonna give
on the
that to you.
initiative.
Alright, yeah, so I flash you a thumbs
believe
up
we're
as
missing
you
Zool.
pass me the juice.
Has Zool done initiative yet?
I think you're missing mine too. I was waiting for my character
Oh,
to
yeah.
be distracted.
Sorry.
I think I have. I'm going to take one of my healing surges and put it into the blood apricot. Are you?
1 second. Boom.
Alright, and that leaves us with Sidra. Did Sidra do
God, that's embarrassingly low.
For some reason, I couldn't bring up my character sheet through my token anymore, so that was strange.
Oh, because it's different token, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, we
So I
need
was
to...
like-
Need to set that up somehow, I guess. For you. At least I thought I
I
did.
rolled a solid 14. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
I've been trying to remember. Did we not heal up between fights? Wait, is that healing not provided?
Well, you can use surges between combats and during
Okay.
rest. But yeah. It's kind of... I don't think we had time afterwards to mess with it too much. So that means, you know...
Okay.
It might not have been recorded. Yeah, we might not have recorded doing that so much.
I know I'm healed up, so.
Alrighty.
Manic, I'm not sure if you used it last time, but that floating +2 on your axe.
Aya and Zool have the same initiative so do either of you have a better initiative modifier than the other?
Mine is +6, I think.
Mine's 4.
Then Zool should be 9 point. We'll just get 1 so that she goes before. Actually, no. Let's make it.
Yeah, because I have that feat that lets me add my charisma instead of my dex to my initiative.
Yeah.
Imperious
I just wanted
Majesty.
to make
I think
sure.
that's it.
I'm trying.
Oh, nice.
I was trying to break up a little. Yeah, you got action points after the last battle, so everybody should have at least 1 action point.
Yeah, I think I have only one, because I think I used one last battle.
I don't think I have any of my dailies left.
Yeah, I know you used at least 1, maybe both of one of them in the first battle, and you might have used you used the Thundering Armor in the other one? Or one
Yeah,
of
you
them?
both of them.
Okay, so you used both your daily attack powers. Alright, but first on the list, who rolled a natural 20 for his initiative.
Hacks.
Yes. Oh, Cefruz, you have a better initiative modifier than Dweon, correct? Obviously.
I would
Better
hope so.
dex.
Yeah, over 6.
And Dweon, do you have any dex at all?
Let me get. I'm sure he has more than I do.
Sidra, do you have more better?
No, his dexterity is 0. He is a cripple.
My dexterity is actually 12.
Yeah.
But I
Sidra,
have
what's
a
your
+3
initiative modifier?
My initiative modifier 7.
Okay, not quite enough to beat Seika then. So, okay. So you had the same as her. Alrighty, so Ulrich, being the first in initiative order, surprisingly enough, is going to do something. What is he going to do? He is going to walk forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he is going to ready an action. And now it's Cefruz and Shadow. What will you do?
Alright. I'll spend Master Blade Drapier here, and then
I thought you did you what? Hello?
I didn't use that last fight.
Okay, we just lost somebody.
I was going to, and I decided not to, and yeah, we lost
Jared
2
and
people.
Jared
Yeah.
and Zool. Oh, crap.
And then I'll activate both of my aspects, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm just gonna check and see on them. Alrighty. You're not. Oh, something didn't happen.
Man, I just realized how rough a fight this is going to be looking at all these auras. This is going to be an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just gets try. Okay, she's gonna get back in a second. Disconnected for a moment. Alright, so Shadow, Cefruz did their thing.
Wish there was a way to clump. That's something I'm going to have to look into as a monk. Clumping abilities.
It is Dweon's turn. Dweon?
Yeah, I'm
Chris?
counting squares.
Okay, just checking. If I can get,
6, 7, 8. Oh, I think he's just out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
5,
not working.
6.
Call's not working. No.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Yeah, now we need to figure out what happened to Jared. It happened about the same time. If it's the same thing or something else.
I have the problem with mine is I have one of those like wireless cards that you hook into the USB, but my computer is such a piece of shit that sometimes like my USB things like stop working,
Yeah, it's an old.
or at least they.
It's an old
Yeah,
beat
it's
up
old.
computer. Yeah.
And I have to like if I switch them around and like rotate out what things are using what USB, then they come back on usually.
Okay. So you just can't use one for too long, or something, or it stops
Yeah.
working.
It usually happens like once a day, I want to say.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still
So
trying to
you
figure
know,
out
God
what-
willing, that won't happen again.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened to Jared.
He mastered his final form. Now he has no plane beyond us.
Yeah. So. Alright, so Dweon, have you decided what you're doing?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if you wanted me to wait for Jared.
No, it's
All right,
okay. Jared will figure it out when he gets back.
Dweon's kind of shocked that he's going so early in the round, but he's going to take advantage of it. So Dweon is going to move kind of over here by the pillar. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes him, I think that's still out of range. 55. Yeah, I got to move one more.
And you got one more space, I believe.
Yep, 6. That's 10. That gives me within 10 of Ulrich, and so I'm gonna reach in my bag, pull out a black orb, and chuck it at him. This is my drain speed and counter action.
Good idea.
And hopefully it hits. We'll see what happens. What's the +8? This is versus AC. Oh wait, I have a macro for this. I forgot. 19 versus AC.
Alrighty. You aim right for him, and aim right for his chest, right where his shield is standing, and pops, drops off, and bounces off barely.
All right. Well, I don't get any of those.
Sounds like you barely nicked him, so at least we know what to kind of aim for.
Yeah.
Or not barely nicked him, but barely.
He didn't even have to move his shield from around, so it just landed right there in the middle.
So you missed him by at least 2.
What? At least 2.
So you missed him probably by at least 2.
At least 2 or so, at least. Or more. Well, he's got a bit. He doesn't have any weapons other than his big old shield with his big spike in the middle.
I see. Okay, that's Leon's turn.
Alrighty. The one colloquially called the Slime Mage. By the way, you will have noticed that Ulrich is the only male on his team. What that means, really? Well, you may or may not find out later.
Does it involve surgery?
Here's. Oh yeah, well within range. Can't special thing, but well. The Slime Mage here is going to make a ball of caustic goop and fling it at Dweon. Versus his reflex. Okay, that's how this is going, is it? Well.
Ooh.
Is that acid?
Yes, it's acid damage. Take an
I
initial.
got acid resistance. Hey, that's good.
Well, take 15 acid damage minus your resistance.
I think I got resist 5.
Then be slowed and taking ongoing 5 acid. Save ends both.
Let's see, I'm trying to find my armor.
I think you got the acid armor, resistant armor, which is probably at this level will be 5 at most.
Yeah.
But still.
Alright, so I take 10 points of damage.
And ongoing, well, being slowed, save ends, basically, since the ongoing 5 isn't enough to go past your resistance.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Next up on the list, on the initiative list, is Hope. So Hope is looking at what she wants to do, and is deciding what she wants to do. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4. Ah, just out of range. Dweon, you're lucky. She's gonna, I don't know, ready in action, I guess. And that's her turn. Now we have our Wild Elf, Fury. Alright, who's gonna go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, since you know. And can't quit. And is going to ready in action. Because, yeah, that's about all it can do. And it's Seika's turn. Let's see. She is again going to advance, and she's going to ready in action. 2. And it's Sidra's turn. Let's see what Sidra has.
All right. Well, this is just fantastic. I don't even think there's a safe spot for me to move and throw a dagger at. Everything is so far away. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 50. That's a kind of crappy shot, but you know what? It's better than wasting a turn. I'll do it. No. I actually, looking at the initiative order, I think I have a good idea. I think I have a better idea, but...
Looks like Jared's back.
Oh, cool.
Or at least he's...
Oh, actually, Manak, where are you about to charge? I just noticed in a little chat over there that you're about to go running head first at somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll up right in front of Dweon. Or not right in front of, but as far as I can make it in a straight line between him and the rest of these dorks.
Okay. I know what I'm going to do then. Alright. I know where my positioning is going to be. I know it didn't sound important based off of what I'm about to do, but trust me it is. I'm going to move, let's see, right here. I'm going to, at -2, throw my dagger at Ulrich.
Who has cover?
Why didn't that ask me for a prompt? So that should be a 26 plus his
26.
Cover, whatever that may be.
Cover minus cover. 2.
Yep.
That will hit
Cool deal.
for 10 damage.
Yep. So he, I'm sure, barely, like, or not barely dodges that, but barely gets hit by that because it was pretty.
It hits the
pretty
edge.
rough.
It basically skids off the edge of his shield and nicks his ear good.
Right on. Alright, well, I like that. I should have aimed at the wild bow lady in hindsight, but I'm glad I hit him. That is my turn.
Alright, next up is Manak.
Alright. Manak is going to pop Stone's Endurance.
Good idea.
And,
If I'm right
mark
about
that
what
down.
you're going to try, yeah, that's a good idea.
And is there anything else I want to pop here? Nah. Alright, Monica's going to roll right up. He's going to dash into the heart of the auras. End up
So
right
basically,
here.
double move right up
Yep.
to them. Alrighty, at this point. And,
Do
and
an aura scouting, that's admirable.
as you enter, well, doesn't matter what.
Everything.
All sorts of stuff are going to happen. Let's see. Well, Manak, I think the first thing that you get in range for is going to be Hope's thing. So, she is going to launch an icy hot frost fire at you versus your fortitude. And probably missed.
I would hope so. Let me double check that. Yep, miss.
Okay, that's good, because that could have slowed you. Next on the list would appear to be the Slime Mage's attack. Well, actually, the Slime Mage already did her thing. Never mind, she did not ready in action. So it's now Seika or Ulrich. Who should go first? Well, Seika's going to go first. And it's going to, charge Manak.
Oh, this is adorable.
You say that until she deals damage.
Yep. Alright, so...
Oh, that actually fucks up my
one
plan.
does- Yeah, I think she hit you with her little knife. I need...
A little bit.
Alright, slash. Oh, 13 damage.
Alright, -5, that's 8.
So,
Just be glad it's not Shadow Seika. It would have been like
Yeah,
90.
they faced a kind of Seika already.
Yeah.
Alright.
And fought with real sake at one point while I was here.
Well, you fought alongside her, too.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ulrich is next. He is going to charge Manak with his shield. Basically trying to... Actually, it'd be better... He's basically going to try and bolt right into you, stick that nice little spike in the middle of his shield, and give you a second navel. Because that's about how high he can reach on you. 26, I think, hits you in the AC, yes? No? Maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alrighty, getting the damage here. He does... 6. Ow. Ooh. Does 16 damage to you, and it's part of his thing. He tries to shove you back a square. As part of that. You're no longer adjacent to him.
Wait, tries to or does it?
He does. Well, if he hit, he does it.
Okay.
Sorry, my words are not so good today. Alrighty. That leaves one more thing to happen that was readied. That Wild Elf Fury also had a readied action. Which is, guess what? A charge. So, does a 23 hit you?
Yep.
She has a nice, big old, curvy, styled great swordy type thing. And it does a lot of damage. And you are lucky I rolled fairly bad on some of that. Whoa, that was a thing.
Still not bloody though.
But I'm pretty sure you're getting close to it.
That would be telling. But yes, I am.
Yeah, I can see all the little details. Remember, I am DM. Alright, so Manak managed to get some people at least in range. And it's a Frostguard's turn. Unless Manak used all the actions up to unless he was action pointing after everything was over. That's pretty much his turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, just making sure, because, yeah, it might... There's a thing that could have happened. Alright, so the Frostguard is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4... Ah! Whoa! What did I just do there? Did something weird. Alrighty, does a... Yep, can barely reach. With a... You guessed it, charge. As it approaches, you start feeling very cold as in the in its presence.
I'm a Goliath.
So that you feel the cold means a lot. Then, cold is not something most Goliaths feel unless it's a really bad cold. So charging, making sure the bonus. Yep. Okay. Does the dice bot have a single digits at all?
These modifiers are broken as fuck.
Oh, you rolled at least a 10 on every single roll, except for
Yeah.
Well,
damage.
true. It did have it. But yeah.
Damage is
What happened?
Ooh,
What's going on?
kind of static there.
What happened? Anyways, but yeah, there's a... Yeah. Alrighty. Well, he or she hit with her nice icy sword that seems to be made out of ice. So we'll get the bonus. 8 plus, what is it? 6. 14 cold damage, actually. So if you have any resistance to cold, which I'm not sure you do.
Let me double check that.
Well, Stone's Endurance, you still have resist all on, don't you, right now?
True.
Yeah.
True, and that's was a good idea to do that before you headed out there.
Little bit. I don't even see the bit about being inured to cold temperatures. Where?
You might have something that gives you resistance or something, like an item. And actually, being resistant to cold, like weather, would not affect cold damage. Mostly.
Right.
So, being able to, live fairly well out in like the cold winter would not affect you being, basically stabbed with a giant icicle.
I might be misremembering a racial feature from 5e.
Perhaps.
Hmm.
There's a lot.
Okay, 14 damage, so that reduces to 9. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's just a cool image to see, Manic just runs into there, everybody's just like beating him with swords and blasting him, and he's just like, just taking it. He's just like, bam, bam, bam.
He's fixing to Hulk the fuck up.
Yeah, you're definitely trooping along for
Bring
sure.
it on.
And
He's
it,
definitely Cefruz from
I
last
think
fight.
it's almost turned the tide for us a little bit too, because I think
yeah, we can
I
get
just
it.
have
Well,
a feeling
totally
that's
used up
coming.
all the ready actions, which is awesome.
Yes.
Zool has both her dailies and action point, and there's a clump of 4.
And it's her turn. Can you get close enough?
Just go
back?
right there.
Yep.
I am going to start off with, let's see. Okay, I am going to start off with a hypnotic pulse centered on Ulrich.
Gotcha.
So this will go. Let's go. Fury.
Whoa. Wait, I didn't catch all of that. Hello? Jessica? Jessica,
You're breaking up.
You're breaking up.
And that hard. The robot's taking over
And,
again.
I'm going to use one of my magic item powers to reroll that first one
Okay, which was versus which one?
versus Seika. Seika's the first one.
Seika, gotcha. Go Fury,
Okay.
alright. Alright, Seika, 22 will hit her. Let me get the other ones real quick. It was Seika, then Fury, Ulrich. Second
And
one,
then the
Fury,
Final
I
one
think
was
hit.
Frostguard.
Fury hits. Ulrich is hit exactly. And the last one was versus Frostguard, which I
Yep.
believe misses. So altogether, you hit 3 of the 4.
Yep. So I guess they all take 12 psychic damage. The 3 that were hit Okay, the missed one doesn't take psychic damage, but the ones that were hit are dazed, saved, ends. The one that was missed is dazed until end of my next turn. So they're all dazed regardless. And then...
I love it.
Yeah.
They
And then...
can only hit Manic once.
Which might
And
be
then-
enough.
And then I'm going...
Go ahead.
I'm going to do a... I'm going to do action point followed by a augment to dishearten.
Alright, what happened to the one that was missed again? Just dazed?
Just dazed until end of next turn.
No damage then.
No damage.
I must
Okay.
say the combat advantage from Daze is nice as well.
Yep.
On the cake.
Let's
Oh,
find this out.
Having a field day.
So I'm going to do the same order. But all these will have combat advantage.
Alright, I'm just trying to find the daze marker to use.
Try the head grabby one.
Alright, so first one was versus Seika, which hit. Second one is versus versus Fury. And it's versus
Yep.
Will.
Yep.
Fury.
And all these will have +2 added to them because of combat advantage.
Okay, that hits her. Then Ulrich gets hit. And you can't hit the Frost Guard for anything, can you?
No. But I'll have the other 3.
Alright, and they took, what, 10 damage? No, 14 damage for that effect. Plus the neck penalty.
Yep. So
you did more with
currently...
more damage with that than you did with the other thing.
Yeah. So all 4 of them are dazed. And then the first 3 have a -4 to attacks until the end of their next turn.
This is not going to go well for them. Let's
Yay.
see, this guy.
I'll leave that
also
-4.
nuclear. Also nuclear. And nuclear temporarily. And then we'll put we'll make the grenade the penalty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
When I get to go in there, I get to hit all of those enemies with one of my daily free actions.
Your lightning sword, right?
Yep.
Alright,
Is it-
Zool.
And that is my turn.
Alright, Aya.
Alright.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'm gonna end up double moving because I can't get anywhere close to anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as a minor action,
Wish you had reached now.
I know, right? Oh well. Minor action. Hey, Manak, cheer up.
Good idea. Make sure he can
Sweet.
face up. Surge +5. And +1 to your attack rolls. Next turn.
Ah, cool. I'm a little happier.
Yes.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, Ulrich. Back to the announcement. Back to the top of the order. Oh. Well. It looks like it's Ulrich. As Ulrich strides forward to strike. He's going to shift there. And try and smack it.
I'm sorry.
Dazed.
He's gonna what now?
Oh yeah, no, he can't do that. Yeah, true.
Yeah, if he doesn't have an attack that moves him, I think he's checked
that
it.
is a thing.
Well, no, he isn't. He could charge. He could possibly charge me or somebody else for sure.
Alrighty.
You take 2 opportunity attacks, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, 2? Oh yeah, no, he wouldn't. Yeah, he would
If
provoke
he
him.
tried to
Actually.
charge or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, he's going to use
Good options there, Ulrich.
He's going to use his one action to do a minor action, actually. Protect ally at will. One adjacent ally gains a +2 bonus to all defenses until the start of Ulrich's next turn, as long as it remains adjacent to Ulrich. He's going to give that to the Frost Guard, I believe. Yep. Basically, he's there to kind of interpose his shield a little bit and help.
The You are planning on attacking anyway.
Yeah. And that was
Man,
save. And the thing was save ends, correct?
Yep,
Dave?
save ends in the top 3.
All right, Dave. He's gonna make his save, and
Damn
makes it so. But his turn is over. He is no longer radioactive. And
Did
it's
Mana get his
Cefruz's
healing?
Shadow's turn.
What's that?
It is
Did Mana get his
Cefruz.
healing done?
Yeah.
6 damage. And they charge. Hello.
Gotcha.
Okay, that is a 30 versus AC.
That will hit the Fury.
With damage for that, and then plus another 5, 17. 21 versus AC.
Hit.
And remember, you have combat advantage for all these.
Yeah, that's what I'm adding in.
So total
Okay.
damage.
That's another 13 damage for that. Then add that lightning short sword, so everyone here takes 5 damage.
Well, yeah, total damage for that for the elf, wild elf.
13, 18, 30.
30
I
total.
believe they call that murder.
35 to the elf.
35. Sorry.
Yeah, 35 because of that.
Well, she's bloodied now.
Oh man, I hope we can take her out.
The
Alright.
other enemies around him.
And the other ones around her took like 5 damage. From the
Yep,
lightning
I
effect.
think it's lightning damage.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are resistant to any of that kind of stuff.
That Frostguard kind of looks like a fish.
Everything was like damage unless I say.
This is the first damage the Frostguard has taken. Also of note, when Cefruz got into that aura, into the Frostguard aura, and made an attack that didn't include the Frostguard,
Yeah.
he took 10 cold damage.
Sucks. Well, that serves me right for not activating this beforehand. Activate Oak Skin as a daily minor, so I've just scored all damage.
Well, you charge, so that's the end of your turn unless you action point.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to action point to activate Oak Skin. So,
Well, just by using the action point, you continue your turn. So
Okay,
you
well,
could do that after
yeah.
you do the action point.
I'm planning on doing that anyway. So, alright. Okay, action point, I activate Oak Skin. I also use my, my Hunting Fox of Cefruz
Gotcha.
over to hello, and then I'm going to smack the Frostguard.
Gotcha. That will
30
hit,
versus
actually.
That is another 11
Ulrich
damage.
does not quite get his shield in the way enough to block your blow.
And with that, 1, 2. Hello. I am done.
Yes.
Get the
So
fuck away
was
from
a-
that. Set up all those
That was just
people.
8 damage to the Frostguard, or any more than that?
11.
Is that more than 8 or
It's 11.
11? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of little bumps you get to your damage from your various other things. So it's sometimes not quite.
They
Sure,
both
what it-
classes will make them all day, so I got combat advantage against all of them. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been that much damage.
Alright, Dweon. Dweon, did you actually use all your healing surges to heal up? Oh wait, you did get attacked. Sorry, I forgot about that.
What's
Slime
that?
Mage attacked you. Sorry, I
Alright.
forgot about that. Alright, it's your turn, Dweon, though.
Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is reach into my little bag, pull out a crackly blue orb, and I'm going to chuck my orb right on Ulrich. It's a burst 1 lightning sphere.
Gotcha. Make sure you get the right blue orb, not your implement, but the other one.
Yeah.
Please don't throw your implement.
No! Oh, come back! Somebody toss that back to me. So this is going to be versus
Sega
every,
steals it.
all of them. So it'll go. I think I'll just go from
Sega, Ulrich,
Sidra, Ulrich, Frostguard, and the elf dude.
Elf girl. They're all female except for Ulrich.
Yep. Macro for this. This is versus Fortitude, and I don't remember which ones have combat advantage. So
All but Ulrich.
All of them.
At the
Oh,
moment.
Ulrich doesn't?
Because he's saved.
Yeah, he's
Ah.
saved.
yeah. So all right. So first 26, second
That'll hit.
crit.
Crit on
Nice.
Ulrich.
17 versus the Frostguard plus 2,
17
right?
Versus
So
the
19.
Frostguard versus what? Fortitude?
Fortitude, yes.
Not quite enough.
And then, nope.
Definitely far from it.
Alright, and then damage is going to be.
Well, you crit Ulrich. Well,
What's that?
you did crit Ulrich, which means max damage plus any special things your other blue ball does.
Oh, yeah, let's
What did I just
see.
say?
Let's see.
Oh god, he's got blue balls. All
I
those
do
ladies
have
and
blue
them that
balls.
were surrounding him.
So it's 1d8 plus 4 lightning damage, so 12 lightning damage. The target grants combat advantage until the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
So on the 2 people I hit, and then I'll
You
roll the
did
damage on.
12 damage plus the plus your D whatever for your thing.
And then, yeah, my orb of forceful magic has 1d6 damage per plus. So let's see. All right, nice. I rolled a crit. Crit on a crit.
So that was like 18 damage to Ulrich.
18 lightning damage, and then 13 lightning damage on the other person.
You mean the 1d20 plus 4?
Oh, yeah. No,
it's not
not
a
that one.
d8.
7.
There you go. 7 damage to Seika then.
Alright, so that was my lightning attack. Manic, you're still kind of beat up right now, right?
Indeed, I am.
Alright, I think I still have the one daily I didn't use is my restorative infusion.
Yeah.
Restorative infusion. So, range 5. Yes, he's within 5. The target gains 20 temporary hit points. As a minor action, the target can transfer any of these number of temporary hit points to an ally within 5 squares of him. So, Manic, you now have 20 temporary hit points.
20 or 28?
20.
20.
2-0.
Baller.
20. So that was my minor action. As my second minor, I'm going to trade my move action for a minor, and then I'm going to toss a healing infusion on Manic too, because why not?
Use it.
Oh man, please toss some temps at me if you would please. I know that may have been your plan, but I'm about to be in the front line, and it's going to not be good. Although I'm going to be doing something cool.
So Manic, you can get your healing surge value plus 3 back. You don't have to spend healing surge.
Alright.
Alright. So 7. And you said it uses a healing surge?
Yeah,
No, it does not.
Does not, but it basically as if you spent a healing surge plus 3.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah. Artificers are a little weird, but they're useful in certain circumstances like this, when somebody needs healed but doesn't have surges left, or many.
Yeah, it's kind of nice at this point in the battle. So that's my 3 actions. So I'm good.
Alrighty.
Oh, I got to save versus slowed, don't I? And,
Yeah, slowed
poison.
and technically being covered in acid, but really just slowed.
Nope.
Yep. Alright, the slime mage goes. The slime mage is going to start out by cackling. And is going to try and drop some caustic gunk right about there, getting Aya, Manak, and Cefruz, or so they're hoping. So, we'll start with Manak. This is versus Yeah, reflex.
Oh wow, that misses.
Wow. Versus Aya.
Wow, that misses.
And they're gonna crit on me. Guaranteed.
And Cefruz.
Of course. Just enough to beat my reflex.
Mm.
Yep. Fortunately, find my mount. Wow. Well, put everything into that, and there's your acid.
Well, I'm blooded.
Yeah.
I'll meet you there in a second.
And she's gonna walk over here and hide behind the pillar.
Oh, okay.
And it's Hope's turn. Oh, what will Hope do? Alrighty. Trying to remind myself what all she does. It's been a little while. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, here. She's going to do a nice little thing. Oh wait, no, one more. One more. Gonna do a look. She is gonna decree that all of her allies within 5 of her, which is everyone but the slime mage, shift 1 square immediately at the free action. Even if they're days, they can do this. So, whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, and it includes her. Cool. So, whoop. Actually, no, she'd go here. She has one more. She has one more thing she's going to do. She's gonna look at Cefruz and say, "Sorry, but yeah, sit." She's gonna use her trip strike on you, Cefruz, and try and trip you up. Does a 17 hit your reflex though?
Hell no.
Alrighty, she fails.
Dodge the scary character.
And she's not happy with that.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time anyone's ever missed my reflex.
You know, my reflex is pretty decent too, and that would have been a rare miss for me as well.
Well,
A
she's
very
not
rare
happy
miss.
with that.
Is that her turn?
It is now the wild elf.
1.
Wait, what did you do? Oh,
The
yeah.
active. Yeah. You got combat advantage? Well, I got combat advantage, bitch.
Well,
So-
the wild elf fury is not happy. It is going to try and use her big curvy sword to attack Manak, which she's now flanking. So with the +2 for flanking, 26.
-4 from the.
Oh yeah, 22 then.
Versus AC.
Yep.
That. Trying to remember if I have any pluses. No, that just hits.
Just hits. Oh boy.
Oh man, we're tied then. You know what? Maybe this nude combat thing does have merit.
I mean,
Yeah.
thank goodness he still has his damage with this, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at least for the
Yeah.
moment, but not much longer. One
Plus,
or
you got
two
all
more
those 10 hit
turns.
points. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still.
Oh right, I would take from.
And then she's going to make a save against the thing that's dazing her. And fail. Barely, but fail.
Woot woot.
Alrighty, it's now Seika's turn. Seika is also flanking with Hope, flanking Manic with Hope. So, Seika is going to basically... Well, Okay. Anyways, distraction. Please stop the distractions for the moment. Alright, so Seika is going to attempt to plant Stabby, her knife, in a very unpleasant place. So
Shit, my
on
kneecap.
Manic, with the +2 for flanking, that is 21
17.
17, yes. Sorry.
That is a miss.
That is a miss.
It is versus AC, right?
Yes, versus AC. They're
Yeah, that's a miss.
a lot of things are versus AC. I'll
Yes.
probably say if it's not specifically. And she is going to attempt to save against her little daisy thing. And just get it. But that is still the end of her turn. Sidra, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, this is going to be my first action before my next action is standing up from unconscious, so I gotta make the most of this turn. I am going to minor action.
So pessimistic.
What?
No, no, because I'm going to be honest. If you do what you may be doing, because I'm thinking about all your AoEs and the things you can do, if you do what you may be doing without me figuring that one out, you have permission to hit me for it, so I'm throwing that in there. Plus, I also have 1 surge left and not full HP.
If I was
Just remember, if I center it, it's likely going to be on Manic, so... Or will it
That's
will
what-
be...
That's what I was thinking.
if I was in a fray, I
Action.
wouldn't blame you either.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, who have we been focusing on? Because it looks like that archer's... Okay, better plan. Know what I'm going to do.
She's not an archer. She has a big sword. Big curvy sword.
The
It's
Wild
just the
Elf Fury.
Wild Elf Fury
That's-
is a furious...
Oh, you know what? That's a hair loop. From this distance, it looked like the way she had her arm up and her hair loop made it look like she was holding a bow.
No.
So
Way to
that's why.
typecast the elf, man.
That is racist, Sidra. Not all elves use bows.
No, it's literally like I'm looking at something from about 10 feet away, so I couldn't tell at first. Alright, well, instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Sidra right there. That was with a majestic glide, and I move diagonally and vertically in such a way to provoking move to that square. I've got 9 squares to move with, so that should be
Gotcha.
manageable. And then I'm going to... I was actually going to activate my aura earlier, but I believe in this. So instead, I'm going to just quit stalling for time, and that's my at-will. At advantage. Do one of those. Why? I want Elven accuracy to probably roll the same thing.
Or worse.
You know how it happens. Could be a crit though. That'd be fun.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Wrong kind of crit.
It was!
Just not the one you wanted.
Why
I hope-
think positively? What?
See,
Zul, or just
this
both
is
of
what-
you, character and player. You just asked me a second ago, or not asked me a second ago, but pointed out my pessimism. Do you understand why?
Yes.
you got your
Alright.
crit.
See, that's almost too shameful to follow up with an action point. You know what? Yeah, I'm too bummed to use an action point. That's my turn.
Alright, Manak. It is time to show them what you're made of.
Well,
Other
yeah,
than the
it's
stuff
possible.
that's falling out of your, chest from all the stab wounds.
blood flowing freely, Manic is going to bellow and laugh, yelling at the top of his lungs, "Come at me, all of you!" And he is going to
Bros.
the form of the Relentless Panther.
Oh, you just went quiet. Oh, wait.
Hello.
I can hear you.
I can
Yeah,
hear
you
you,
sound
but
good to me.
barely.
Sound good to
Alright.
me?
This is the
No,
form
we're
of the
talk-
Relentless Panther.
Nick, you're still a little quiet.
Weird.
So, I do have the option of shifting my speed before the attack, but,
Yeah.
so what the form of the Relentless Panther does, I gain a +2 bonus to reflex and a bonus to attack rolls against enemies marked by me, which, by the way, I mark all those motherfuckers for right now.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
And then I am going to use the form of the Relentless Panther attack against the Frost Guard.
Okay. Gotcha. Let me check something.
Because why take damage if I don't have to right this second?
Yeah, good idea. Might as well try and finish her off. Or try to at least get her down.
And
there.
roll.
That's a hit.
26 versus reflex.
It was a hit before, it's a hit now, and it's still a hit.
Alrighty.
So 15 initial damage and ongoing 5.
Then I am going to spend my action point. I'm
We're
going
going
to get
to
that
call
marked
this
down.
wrench damage, because it has no other special traits.
And I'm going to use... which of these will I use? Let's use Wild Blood Frenzy.
Try and hit her twice again.
Hmm?
Hitting the Frost Guard again. And again. Alrighty.
So, boop.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Which
Yeah,
is
that's
max damage. And I believe you have a magic axe. And moreover, it's a great axe. Great axes have a nice little property where when they crit with them, they're high crit, so they do an extra weapon's worth. You have to roll an extra weapon's worth of damage. So, you do max damage, plus another d12, plus whatever your magic weapon does, which I think should be at least a d6. You can check that for be certain, but... So, yeah. So, the max...
So say again with the magic weapon, Dealey.
Magic weapon, most magic weapons have like a thing where they do like a d6 or a d8 per plus of the weapon. So for example, a +2 weapon that had a d6 per plus would do 2d6 extra damage on a crit.
It does have a property. This weapon deals extra damage equal to my con mod while in a guardian form.
Oh yeah, you also got that too.
So that
But
is...
there should be like, isn't that like 4 or so for you?
Let me double
So
check that. Yep.
alright, so let's start
So that
adding
was
this
an
on.
extra 4 on the Relentless Panther attack.
Alright, so... And actually, it's even... So, okay, let's get that 4 first real quick before I forget. Now, your max damage with the attack you just did was a d12 plus 7. So that would be 19 plus your the 8, so 27 plus whatever else that magic item does.
Yes, so plus 4
So
from the guardian form,
so
plus
31
1d6 per...
Plus.
I can't read that.
per plus. It usually is. So
Alright, what is per plus?
like I said, a +1 would have +1 d6.
Oh, okay,
Plus
gotcha,
2 would
gotcha.
have 2d6, and so on.
Okay, so d6 plus 3.
Alright, so we're getting up to, I believe it's like 34 now, I think. So let's see where this lands her. It definitely lands her very bloodied.
So that was 34 from the Wild Blood Frenzy. What about
That
the
was
19 from the Relentless Panther attack?
Well, you hit with that, I think.
Yeah, I hit with
I
both.
already got that damage done.
Okay.
So basically,
So 34 from this first Wild Blood Frenzy attack.
and it's 2 attacks. So let's hope you do well with the next one.
All right.
Well, didn't you roll twice up there? This 17 versus AC.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I
17
did.
versus AC. Okay.
That would be 19 plus with combat advantage?
Yeah, which is not quite enough. She's armored, but you hit that first hit took her from not bloodied to very bloodied. It was a good
I got
hit.
this.
Wait, don't I have a +2 that Dweon gave me?
Yeah, it's not. Honestly, it will not be enough to make that hit,
No,
Okay.
that's too bad.
but not by a whole lot. But it's still 1 hit. But a crit.
Okay.
That crit. Well, it's her turn next.
Zool's
And-
probably got this when she disheartens all of them.
Well,
Yeah.
it's her turn next, and she has just been critted by a very big axe. She's not happy with this. And in
Shouldn't be.
fact, I'm checking one thing. Ooh, neat. Her frost breath is enemies in blast. Yay. So that's going to be her first little thing. As a dragonborn.
Well, remember, she stays, so she has only one thing she can do.
Oh, yeah, true. Does she want to breathe on all of you? Or just stab Manak with her icy sword? This sounds like a thing the dice need to decide. Odd stab, even... Well, actually, even stab, odd the breath. Odd breath. Okay. So she's breathing on Aya, Manak, and Sidra. This will be actually versus Fortitude for her. So Aya first. That will probably hit your Fortitude. Manak also
I think you need
high.
3 or better, so this will be fun for me.
And she can just get Sidra in this, so it is a close attack. So it's not really a range.
Oh, but you know what? She's got that attack penalty, right?
Oh yeah, she does have the next.
No, I didn't hit her.
Oh, she
She was the
No,
one I
you didn't.
didn't hit.
Oh yeah, she isn't the one.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I guess that's
think-
what the grenade is. Is the attack
I
penalty.
think Sidra did the
Mhm.
17 versus Fortitude.
Yeah, that's a hit. Sure, I think
Alrighty.
my Fortitude's like 15, maybe 14,
So we need
14.
actually slash roll 1d6 plus 4. Wow, maxed with a 10 cold damage. But that's all she got to do.
Takes 5.
Okay, so she is taking 5 ongoing damage from my Relentless Panther attack.
Oh yeah. That's minus that 5 out. She is still bloody. And somebody's echoing me. Somebody. Yeah, Jared. I'm echoing through your stuff. Alright, now it is Zul's turn.
Okay. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I might just drop that dishearten too.
Alright.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop a dishearten 2 on Manak, because that's going to hit 5 targets.
But does it target every creature?
Yup.
Alrighty, let's see if Aya and Manak get hit by it first.
Okay. Aya. Manak.
Yes.
Miss.
That misses.
Okay. And it sets the 18 damage as the standard.
Yep.
So it's going to get +3 versus the Fury, who's next.
Okay,
15
Fury
versus Will.
has 12. 15. Nope.
Then Seika,
Seika is a miss as well.
Ulrich. God.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Frostguard.
Frostguard, I am going to get +3 on this.
So
Nice.
that's
And then
a hit.
Hope.
And you got Hope as well.
Yep.
You got the
So
two
both
you didn't
Hope
get.
and
So
were any of
if
those
the-
narrow misses? Like,
Well, first of all, Let me let you know that it was like 18, 17 or 18 damage, was it?
18.
18. Well, Frostguard falls down.
Nice.
Yay!
Now, Ulrich and Sika still have combat advantage from being hit by my lightning spear. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Ooh,
Well,
that's
for
handy to
those
know
who
that.
they saved against their days, they're still granting combat advantage. But let me
Yeah, the
see.
Fury was granting combat advantage,
From
and
being
so was
dazed.
Manic. I know at least they were.
Ulrich and Sidra were also from Dweon's thing. Alright, so which one of these? So, is anything close? Was it quite? Ulrich. Let me see, 13 plus 3. Ulrich might be within range of being able to get something with your Adept's Insight or something like that.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for now.
Okay, just thought I'd check. So
Okay, so
that means
so let's.
Ulrich no longer has the penalties, and neither does Seika or
Hope does.
but Hope now does.
I'm gonna move to right there.
Alright, just within range of. Well, no, she's down now, so we can move her.
Yep, and then that is my turn.
Alright. So, Aya's turn.
Alrighty.
So, what is it? What you doing?
I am going to hit. Well, first I'm going to try to hit the Lotto Fury with an energizing strike.
Gotcha.
Nothing fancy, just an energizing strike.
Alright, bring it.
Bonk.
You've bonked. Wait, yep, you've bonked.
14.
Alright, 13 damage, and Cefruz gets 7 temporary hit points.
7. 3. Thank you.
Alrighty. And you did include your +1 for bloody against bloody things.
Oh no, I didn't include that in.
Yeah, she was bloodied for a while. Alrighty. Alrighty. Anything else A is doing?
Alright, is Cefruz still bloodied?
Well, since you only gave me 10 hit points, yes. If it wasn't for... With the 10 hit points, I'm technically above bloodied, though.
Who else is really wounded?
Sidra has been really wounded.
Sidra, though, has, what is it, 1 surge?
Yes.
I've still got 3 surges left, so I'm fine. I can use my second wind as well.
Yeah, Monic's sitting pretty right now.
You got all those 10 hit points, too.
Yeah, and I still got some healing left in the bag.
Alrighty, well, Sidra, this one's for you.
Oh, yay.
Surge +5.
Woo! And +1 to all your attacks.
Nice. Alrighty, that puts me at a decent number. I believe in me now.
8.5 justice in the beginning of the heart.
No, don't believe in yourself. Believe in Aya, who believes in you.
I believe in everybody.
Is that a reference to hair?
No, it's a reference to Gurren Lagann.
Oh man,
Oh.
wouldn't it be awesome to be a hair reference though?
Alright, so.
Let's see. Do I want to blow my action point now?
I mean, you're surrounded by 4 people.
I think I will. Action point. Energizing strike augment 2 on this Lotto Fury. Because screw you.
Finish her off.
Fall down already.
Nice.
That's a lot of hit. Did you roll very low on most of your dice?
Well, very mediocre.
But
One,
you
two.
hit her.
Alright, so 16 damage to the Fury. And Cefruz can heal for your surge +1.
Thank you. No, I'm not blooded.
Alrighty. And now it is Ulrich's turn.
That is everything I can do this turn. Well, except move, but I kind of like where I am.
Ulrich's turn. Alrighty. This is what Ulrich's gonna do. He is going to basically aim. He is going to hunker down and try and aim his shield at Manak's knee to try and knock him down as part of his attack, and fail dismally at that.
Woo!
I'm gonna give you combat advantage against Ulrich next turn. If I can.
Would a 21 hit Manak's AC? Just out of curiosity.
That is Manak's AC.
Then he is going to well up into his and take effort that is heroic.
Humans, they disgust me with their heroic effort.
Yeah, he'll get +4.
They just try so
to
hard,
that attack
sickening.
roll, and hit you just in the knee, knocking you down and hoping he does some damage.
I can only shift into a fox. So you know.
Bonus. So. Now, 18 damage. And he hits, and he knocks you prone. As part of that. Smashing into your knee, making it buckle just enough to knock you down.
We lost
Cool.
Jessica.
There go the temp HP.
Who did we lose?
Jessica.
Jessica again. Well. And that's part of that. Ulrich hits an enemy with an attack. He orders a combo maneuver, having Seika and Hope also make an attack.
Oh, this is not gonna happen. Yep, he's gotta go down.
Seika is going to stab Manak. Well, actually, yeah. Stab at Manak, since he's now prone and granting combat advantage. So. That's a lot of damage.
Dude,
Where
I'm
is
gonna
my
need-
D4?
I'm gonna need you to take out the pebble.
I have D4s here somewhere. Anywhere. They're not here. Did I pass by them somewhere along the line? I think I did. Okay. Dash. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's a lot. That was a lot of nothing. 9 damage on you.
4 damage on that.
Yeah. Hope, however, is going to smack around. Smack around Aya.
No, she ain't.
With her staff. Which means Manak will get to do something against her.
Warden's Grasp. She has slid 1 square. The target is slowed and cannot shift.
Well, she is within range of you actually hitting her with the other Warden thing. It can happen when somebody marked by you doesn't attack you. You have, as a Warden, you have 2 things. One for when they're a little farther away, right next to you, and one for when they're farther away.
Right.
And she is next to you. So, but while you are deciding how to exactly to punish her for attacking Aya in your presence,
I actually will use Warden's Fury, because that's an immediate interrupt as opposed to reaction, so I might be able to finish her.
Alright.
gotcha. or at least knock her down a good peg or 2.
So, alright.
Alright.
Basic melee, essentially.
Yeah, it's more or less your basic melee with a few that you can do. So. Alright.
I didn't include a basic melee.
Yeah, there's a few other things.
Scheisse!
Oh, sad. Well, she's going to try and she still gets a -2 to this because, well, you're still marking her.
Wait, why is she attacking?
Because Ulrich is performing a combo maneuver with his buddies.
His Ulrich's a douchebag, and I need to kill him.
Yep, so she's gonna poke you, Aya. She successfully pokes you with her stick.
Oh.
She has a big stick.
Jeffers is not aware of her big stick. He is now reconsidering his decisions.
Ow. She hits hard with her big stick. She basically pokes you with the end of the stick and shoves you back just enough to get it that you stumble back a square. And that's Ulrich's turn. He's happy. Shadow and Cefruz.
Alright, well, Cefruz is going to shift up, and when he does that, Shadow comes running right into the slot.
Oh yeah, and Ulrich is bloodied, sorry. I missed that a moment ago.
Alright, on reaction, Rick mark on
Oh boy.
Ulrich, and then 22 versus AC.
Versus Ulrich will miss.
Wait, 22 versus AC will miss? I think I got something for that.
I hope so.
Yep. So I'm going to spend a, what do you call it? A psychic point, my last one.
PowerPoint.
Yep.
Wait, was that versus Ulrich also? I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt.
Oh yeah, he was granting combat
He's got
advantage.
combat
Sorry about that.
advantage.
Duel didn't need to do
You might not
that.
have to spend your points.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's granting combat
scan-
advantage because of Dweon's thing. So yeah, that just hit.
Combat advantage, beautiful. Well, that's 14 damage. Offhand attack. That's a 23.
So total damage is 23.
No, the ace, the second attack was 23 versus
Yeah.
AC.
23 will
Okay.
miss.
Okay,
Okay.
what?
And I'll use
Now it's
my-
time for Zul to do the thing and doesn't need to do a PowerPoint at all.
Sweet. So just, I'll use
One
my
more. One more hit.
8-Ups Insight.
So total damage is.
Okay, that'd be 14. I don't have a power check on that. I forgot about that. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm re-rolling that one.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's 7. Okay, so 7 plus 14, so 21, plus 9, so 30, 33, 34. And shift.
And down goes our shieldsman. Oh. This has been a tense one.
Smoothly, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but we still have to take out Soka and Hope, and they're going to be paid. Also, this little fucker over here is still here.
Hey.
We'll surround him later.
And she puts her arm out from behind the thing and gives you the finger. With both of them.
I give her the finger right back.
Yeah, I return favor, making a whole flock of our favorite bird just for her, and keep it moving.
Alright, so anything else Cefruz is doing?
Alright, that will be the end of my turn since I used my last shift.
Dweon.
Alright, so Dweon, he's like, I don't know what I should do. He reaches in his bag and he accidentally pulls out this jewel, and he's like, oh, crap, I got a power jewel in here. So, as a minor action, I'm going to use my power jewel
To regain its
daily
power.
power, which allows me to regain the use of an encounter power up to 3rd level, which my lightning spear is a 3rd level. So,
Do you gain the benefit of your own class feature when you use a daily magic item power, or is that just allies?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I keep
totally
on
forgot
forgetting about that. We need.
It says when an ally uses a magic item, you gain the temporary hit points. So I cannot get my own temporary hit points.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
speaking of which, do those temporary hit points last for the whole battle?
Yeah, they should.
Yes. So
And
it's
how much are they?
6. If you use the daily item, you get 6 temporary hit points. I keep.
I used one earlier.
Okay, cool. So you got 6 attempts.
It's a good reminder for me because I'm about to use one too.
All right, cool.
Alright.
So I'm gonna chuck a lightning sphere right on Manic.
It only affects enemies, though, so don't worry this time.
It only affects enemies. So we'll just start rolling right around the horn again. So this is versus Fortitude again. So let's start with the elf, and we'll go clockwise.
Oh,
So first is 18 versus Fortitude.
versus Fortitude. We'll actually miss her.
Ah.
She's actually really fortuitous.
All right. Well,
I
Sika has combat advantage versus her still from my last attack. So no.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, Ulrich's already gone. So
And Hope.
against Hope. And it's wrong. It says it's wrong.
And
Wow.
yeah, this was not a good.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. And
Well,
let's
when
see.
Seika gets missed by an attack, as a goblin, she has goblin tactics. So,
Isn't it Goblin Tactics a melee? I believe.
oh wait, yeah, sorry.
Yep.
No, Seika is missed by an attack. Seika shifts one square.
Really, my Goblin Tactics says a melee attack.
Well, she's not exactly liking anything as far as attacks.
Act.
I might change it later, but for now, we'll go with it.
All right.
Besides,
So that was
I
minor.
couldn't really get it
My
too far away,
standard.
anyways.
Is anybody really bloodied right now? I got one more heal that I can toss if we need it.
I'd say save it for now in case we just get crazy damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I'll save my action point because it's very similar to Adam before. I'm just bummed with that turn, so that's it.
The slime mage goes.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Which one's the next turn? That's what's giving me hope.
On the bright side, Aya and Mana.
I thought Cefruz was Hope's the one that. Oh, never mind.
What?
We have a character that's named after a concept that's commonly used.
Oh, cool. Which character?
Hope. Slime Mage is gonna come out here and throw acid at
I know
Sidra.
that one.
Slime Mage is gonna throw acid, some caustic goop at Sidra.
Alrighty.
Your,
You know me.
reflex.
Caustic.
Versus your reflex.
That is a 21 you rolled, or which one did you? Hold on, I missed it.
That was like a
21.
21 versus reflex.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alrighty then. So, wow.
Yeah.
6 acid damage. And you're slowed. And taking ongoing 5 acid damage. Save ends both.
Boy, that's rough.
Yeah. Be glad I didn't roll very well.
Oh, well, that's not. This slow. It sucks. I mean,
Well, you've got someone kind of pinned in for you right now, so
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know who's going to die. Like by the time my turn finishes.
And there's
Oh
now-
no, there's no other players between me. Okay.
It is now Hope's turn. Hope is going to start off. Let me see here. By she's going to start off by with a healing decree. So yeah, we'll go with Seika. Seems considerably more healthy. from that. And then she's just gonna smack Manak around with her stick. Or try to.
On the bright side, you don't take combat advantage, man.
Because, yeah, Shadow's there next to you. It's still probably missed. The 3
Oh, yeah.
on the die.
Especially since she has -4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not happy here.
Oh, Slime Mage's in the perfect position for me to charge. Good.
She's gonna invoke Lady's Luck. She missed with an attack. She makes a basic attack. Oh no, she can't do that. Never mind. It's a she doesn't have a different target. Never mind. She's done. Wild Elf Fury
Yeah, she is.
is going to hit Manak with her sword because, there's not much else she can do.
I'm just glad she didn't stab me. Thank you, Manak, for being a friend.
And don't forget she's dazed as well, so she only has 1 action.
Yeah, that's why she's stabbing and apparently was successful for once.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get... what? 2... Alrighty. Ooh.
Oh.
That was bad.
That's fucking nasty.
Yeah,
Did that-
she's got a big sword and is skilled with it. She
Did that
doesn't look like she could even carry it, actually, otherwise.
Who'd she target?
I must once again say thank you for being a friend, Manak.
Yeah, thank you for taking
There's a golden-
the damage that
There's a Golden Girls theme song in there for you.
Alrighty. Alright, Seika is... Oh, wait, she gets her... The Wild Elf gets a save. Finally saves against that effect, but, well...
Sad.
Now it's Seika's turn. What will Seika do? Seika has a brilliant idea. Shift.
Oh, fuck.
Stabby.
Sorry, I can't help you, Sidra.
Is she using a melee attack?
Indeed.
Alright, I'll tell you when one hits, so that way I can tell you what my interrupt does.
19 versus AC.
None of those hit.
19
were-
top.
No, you need a 22 to hit my AC.
You need a 22 to hit your AC.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, but you've got combat as well.
41.
Still misses it by 1 if you
Yeah.
if you need
Oh,
the
yeah,
22.
21, yeah.
Man, can I even use my daily now? Hold on. Hits with a... Oh, for frick's sake, I can't even trigger my frickin' daily. I like this daily, but I haven't been able to use it.
You'll probably
Oh
have...
no.
I know, right? I keep getting missed. Well, actually...
Poor baby, you haven't been hit.
Well, no, I've been hit a few times. It's just, it's got very specific targeting. It has to be melee guy next to me. So melee guy not next to me doesn't work. Close burst doesn't work. Close blast doesn't work. All that jazz doesn't work.
So,
Well, I don't
yeah,
feel.
Sega's not happy right now.
Well, I'm happy.
Sidra,
Because none of that hit me. Well, no,
Sidra,
I'm. Trust me, I'll take not being hit over, like, didn't get the trigger at all.
See, Dweon, this is why we said you should save that healing, because Manic might die.
Well, you can't actually die in the arena, but you'll be very embarrassed by being down
I mean-
where everything
You know what?
else happens.
Next time we're facing Team Gorgon, we should really push that one. Wait, that's actually getting kind of sinister. Maybe not.
Yeah, no, we don't want to be the,
Like, can we...
the school.
I wonder if we can... Like, it was an experiment. I just wanted to see how far you could take in accident.
Jeez.
accidentally try to decapitate this person. And
I mean, honestly, I'm in a
sorry.
learning environment. I had to.
Mm-hmm. So, Sidra, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna have a good time. I am going to spend my first minor action to use my item daily to give me, what, 6 attempts, I think?
5. Or
From
something.
Dweon?
It's 6.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, 6 there. It also lets my next attack do 1d12 extra fire damage, so that's neat.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to spend my second minor action to turn my aura on, and instead of remembering to affect my token 2 turns after the fact, I'm going to throw that up now. There we go. I can't wait to already forget what that does. Here's the part where we get to find out if I hit with something. And I'm going to use Blistering Flourish on the elf that did not attack me. I have combat advantage, I have +1 to the attack roll, I have that 1d12 extra fire damage, so this actually triggers vulnerability too. And hey, I even have a token I need to select first for that to work. Can't wait to see... Oops, I should have put in 1d12 there, because I could have. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to make a joke was going to happen.
Oh.
And who are you attacking again?
Fury, I think.
Wild Elf. Yeah.
Fury.
That's so,
Wow,
so frustrating.
you crit miss, but you got crit damage. Good.
I know, right? That's so crazy. Well, I guess a good follow-up, since my R is already there and I've already set up, would be... Is that even a fire attack? Burning Brand does not do fire damage, but I think I still get my item.
It has fire in the keyword.
Yeah, but I don't have enemies vulnerable to fire damage. I have them vulnerable to fire damage from my... Oh, hold on. What's the wording on it again? It's retarded. Well, not retarded, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, don't use that word.
Yeah, I know. I just... One of those, like, I once in a while slip out from having grown up with it. But,
Anyway, so, continue.
using it. Yeah, I'm trying to find my thingy to verify the wording on it. Looks like my... Okay, the next hit. Cool, so I do get that D12. So hopefully I hit with this. I'm going to use Burning Brand on that elf now.
Alright, bring it.
Hopefully.
Are you gonna roll or not? Oh.
Are you kidding me?
That's 3 crits in a row that you missed. Yeah.
Jesus.
You would have
Oh,
done
man.
horrific
Yeah,
damage.
Yeah, that's like dishearteningly frustrating. That's like everything I'm doing from like turn 2 onward is just shit. That's rough.
God,
Well, damn.
The dice hate Sidra.
What was that?
Dice hate Sidra, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't have anything else I can do. Wow.
Oh. Manak, you've been knocked down. Should probably get up.
Right. If I were to end up behind Hope, could I flank with Shadow?
I think so?
I have no idea if Shadow's that kind of animal companion, but I will go.
Yeah, he's a creature, and he's an ally.
Okay, then yes.
I know one of his other abilities is if he hits someone, I get combat advantage until the end of my next turn, but that's like, I'm assuming for ranged use more so than anything else.
Well,
All right.
I'd always say I will rule that he is until we find out otherwise.
Is he a physical creature?
Yes.
Then he can flank.
Yeah.
All right. So Monica is going to stand up
That's his move action. Yep.
in all his terrifying glory, and he is going to, let's see, use his other daily Thunder Step
Ooh.
to teleport behind Hope and bring the metaphorical hammer down.
Or a great axe in this case.
Yep.
That's why it's metaphorical. So +2.
Yeah, but that's a 13.
Yeah, 13 will definitely not hit her at this point.
On the bright side, they're dazed.
She still takes 6 damage plus. Wait, does this apply?
Dazed until the end of my next turn, yeah.
Yeah, she's still dazed.
Half of the damage. Takes half the damage. You did.
Yeah. She's just not dazed.
Plus 4 damage from my guardian form.
So half of that as well, so I'll put it in.
No, that has nothing to do with the miss. That's just extra damage on top of the whatever damage.
Alright then, 10 we'll say. Including the 6 from half. Well, she is dazed, and that will help. See, was there anything else?
I'm going to shift. See, how many spaces can I move?
You can move. Since she's dazed, she can.
He stood up, so he can't really
Yeah,
move.
but you use your move action to stand up. So unless you had an action point, and I think you already used your action point.
Yeah, I did.
So you're stuck there, but you might as well mark her too while you're at it.
Yeah, I meant to say I marked both the Fury and Hope before I
That's fine.
used Thunderstep.
I'm fine if you did that. It takes
Okay.
a little while getting used to this kind of stuff, especially if you don't do it all the time, or have had a long, break.
Yeah, it's been a
between.
few weeks.
Yeah. Alrighty, so we will use green dot for that. A moment. They're both marked. Alright, the Frost Guard is down. Zool is next.
Okay, I'm going to use my minor action.
Whoa.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm
You're
getting.
echoing a little bit. You're echoing a little.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm going to use. I'm still echoing.
Yeah. Who is doing the echoing? Echo. I think Jared might. Jared or. Jared? Okay. Try talking now.
Okay, I'm going to use minor action to do distract on Seika.
Got ya?
Okay, then I am going to do living missile. So, boom, 20 versus fort.
Versus fort. Oh, so close.
Ah. Dang it.
Wait. No, she's not bloody, so don't get that.
Any bonuses from anybody?
I don't think there's many bonuses around at the moment.
No, I missed on my last attack.
Dang it. So, I guess
But
she
you
just
didn't-
loads guns.
Yeah.
Oh well, that'll be my turn.
Yep. Wait, do you add in the +2 for that? For the distract?
Yeah, so it's 20 versus fort.
Oh, then it hits. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
realize you hadn't added that in. So yeah, that hits.
Oh, I never add in combat advantage into my macros. So
Okay.
I always add it in afterwards. Okay,
Alright.
so I'm going to give up my, if that hits, then I'm going to give up my movement action to turn it into a minor. Then I'm going to toss her into the slime mage, and then try to move her back as far as I can.
We will get. Alright, so you're gonna. It's like 10 spaces or so. You can stand.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right about here. That's about as far as you can get her. And you can make that attack against the slime mage, which hits
Mm-hmm.
for 13 damage. And
They're both prone.
Ooh.
the primary target takes about half of that, so that's 6 more. So Seika.
Mhm.
And they both fall down.
And now that's my turn.
Oh wait,
And
that's,
Seika's immobilized.
that's right. You can do that until she's saved, can't you?
I can keep on doing that every turn until she breaks out of immobilized.
Alrighty, so yeah. That was your turn, and it was the
Yep.
most productive turn. It is now Aya's turn.
Alrighty, I'm going to shift up here,
Yeah?
and I'm going to use my second wind, backed up with, what's that thing called? Inspiring Fortitude.
To give a bunch of people temporary hit points.
Yep.
And
And
somebody
this-
else And their window sympathy and everything. Oh boy.
Well, not everything. Only one person gets to spend their
Yeah, but
second win.
it's so many things trigger off your second wind.
So, Manak, you get to spend your second wind as well.
And gain your whatever hit points you get in for that. And everybody gets how many temperate points?
14 temporary hit points.
Oh, sweet, I get another 7.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Much better than my +6.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could definitely use that.
Aya has a big... Is all about the healing. Or at least the temperate.
The shadow also get those 10 hit points, like...
Yep, all of you get the temporary hit points, but only Manak can spend his second win.
Look at Shadow's health bar, Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
That's temp hit points, by the way, not real hit points.
I know.
Oh. Hope's grenade. Oh yeah, for being a penalty thing.
Yeah.
Yep. You're doing good. You've done pretty good so far. You've gotten down 2 of them. But Aya's turn is over.
Yep, that's my move in the standard. Don't have anything interesting for my minors. That's it for me.
Alright. Auric is gone. Shadow and Cefruz, what are you doing?
Shadow's staying right there to protect no one, apparently.
Yeah.
But
Hang on,
once
wait.
if-
Sorry, I have a question. If I did end up using my second win, do I also get to shift?
If that's part of your second win.
Yeah,
Alright,
anything
a couple
else?
of things
Any other
happen
special
there.
things you do with your second wind? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so each enemy marked by me, which is the Hope and the Fury, takes a -4 to attack rolls on any attack that does not include me until the end of my next turn.
Nasty for them.
I am going to shift. Let's see. Actually, I think I want to stay where I am. Because the Fury's pretty well fucked right now.
Yeah. Flanked on multiple levels.
Cefruz is about to take off, but yeah.
Still.
Can I shift into Cefruz' space as he's running off to go after the Slime Mage?
Technically it happened before Cefruz did his thing.
Okay, right on.
So, but you could say shift into here or so.
Yeah.
Be ready for
And then
to do that in your next turn.
Sidra, we can give you combat advantage, because if you shift there, I'm going to move Shadow. So that he's not directly beside Hope, and the only one there.
True. Anyways, yeah, you have your few seconds are slipping away.
Yeah, let's make sure the Fury can't slip away without incurring some sort of wrath here.
Alright. And Cefruz is going to head over towards the Slime Mage.
Shift, and lay charge. Oh, they're also prone, which they grant combat advantage to me anyway, but still.
Yeah,
That's a 30 versus AC.
that will hit.
It's 10 damage. Only 16. Garbage roll.
Make sure. That include combat advantage?
Yeah, the 16 is with combat.
You actually missed her.
That's
So
only
the
10
first
damage.
attack did like 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
So yeah. So you hit her. She's not happy.
And Cefruz will stay here so that you can't shift away and attack me.
Alrighty. Cefruz did
Ah,
the
okay.
thing. Dweon.
Okay. So Manic, you're not bloodied anymore. It looks like.
No, just barely above it.
Well, I do have one more heal left. Why don't you take it? I'm going to throw my last healing infusion upon you. So you get your healing surge value +3.
Okay. Beautiful.
And who should we? Let's see. I'm kind of out of stuff to do. So we're going to do... You got a lot of people marked, right, Manic?
Hope
and the Fury.
Well, the two next to you anyway. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably going to be hitting you. So I'm going to cast Ethereal Chill on Manic. So, and then this is versus Reflex. Who's going to have the worst Reflex? I'm guessing Hope, probably. Yeah. So this will be versus Hope's Reflex.
Gotcha.
17 versus Reflex.
Is she
She's
granting
also
combat
dazed.
advantage for any reason?
She's dazed.
She's dazed. Yes, that
Yep.
hits.
All right, there we go. All right, so anyone that hits Manic now will take 3 cold damage,
Also, Hope takes some cold damage from that thing.
and then she takes 1d8 plus 5 cold damage.
So let's see that damage.
Yeah, let's see it. All right. 9 points of cold damage.
Yep. Alright, that hurt her.
All right, that was my minor move. I guess I'm good. I'm going to try to save versus that slowed finally. Let's see. Yeah, I'm no longer slowed.
Alright, the Slime Mage's turn is now. The Slime Mage is next to Cefruz.
And she's on the ground.
And she's on the ground. So she's going to stand up. And then she's, as a half elf, she's going to use knack for success to get away.
Thank you for getting in charge of range again.
And then she's going to use her throw caustic goop at Cefruz.
Even with that, I still was speed enough to smack her, and she crit missed.
She drops the ball of caustic goop at her feet.
Wah, wah, wah.
And that's her turn. Slime Mage is done. Now it's Hope's turn. Hope is next to Manak. Manak is dazed. Doesn't have much she can do other than hit him. So she's going to.
Oh,
She
God.
hits with her stick.
Fucking crikey.
Takes 3 points of damage.
Yeah, she's going to here in a moment. Once we get her bonus here. 16 damage. She smacks you in the face, which you can barely reach even with her big long stick.
Alright, that wipes out the temporary hit points.
And she takes 3 damage and becomes bloodied.
As a result of being bloody.
As a result of being bloodied.
She
Take
drops to her
away-
knees and cries.
She smacks you for death.
Actually, she can't. She doesn't do anything special when she becomes bloodied, at least yet.
Yes.
The wild elf is no longer dazed, is she? You recover from that daze effect. Does Manak do anything when when someone's marked and shifts?
I don't think so. Let me
Okay.
double check that.
Just make sure for certain.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. And smack Manak around, or try and stab him, whatever.
Well, I think there's no combat advantage.
Yeah. And rolls a 1.
I had it anyway.
Didn't need it. Alright, Seika is way over here.
Hey, on the ground. And immobilized,
cool.
that's right.
Yeah.
And
He's
cool,
immobilized.
there's only one enemy in her range. So, she is going to put her dagger away and channel some chaos towards the only target in range, Cefruz.
While she's on the ground? Okay.
Oh, she'll stand up too, of course.
Okay.
Well, she's immobilized, isn't she?
Yeah, she's immobilized.
Yeah, that's about it. The only thing she could use her movement action was to stand up with. She just can't
Okay.
move
Stand up if
anywhere
you're
else.
immobilized?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to
So-
set up.
Yeah.
But
All
still-
immobilized does is prevents you from moving.
Out of the
And,
space that you're in.
Ah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So basically, you're stuck in a small area, but you can do whatever you want in that still small area, pretty much.
Oh,
Except-
Final Fantasy
That's
immobilized,
around
not
the-
real life
Except
immobilized.
leave it, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, her muscles aren't locked up.
Yeah, it's just basically she can't get out of that area, like locked there somehow, or for example, maybe frozen to the ground. Her feet are, or something. Depending on what kind of immobilize and what kind of effect does it. But anyways, she's gonna channel chaos at Cefruz, the only target in range. This is versus your reflex.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Good hit.
You might remember this, or at least some of you might. Those of you who had fought alongside her against those cultists.
Cefruz is fighting somewhere else for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, take that much force damage and get knocked prone.
What did I say? Get knocked prone. Oh darn.
Yep.
Oh darn, now I gotta use my move action to stand up before I charge.
Yeah. And then she's gonna try and save against your.
Hey, some of us don't have that luxury.
And
Some
she
of us have to
doesn't.
make it happen. It's a minor.
Oh,
True.
Sidra.
Yo.
Sidra, it's your turn. Can you finish that wild elf, or do you want to attack someone else?
I'd like to preferably finish off the wild elf. I don't realistically know how well that would happen. What I'm gonna check real quick, because I'm about to use my other encounter power since I already blew the one. I'm gonna check and see if the aura will activate for other people. Starts its turn. Okay, cool. Alright, I have an inkling of an idea of what I'm gonna do. I am going to use Light the Fire. Even better, I'm going to use a movement first to kind of shift into place.
Gotcha.
Does Light the Fire have a fun movement? It does. It has a shift too. So I'm going to use the movement technique of Light the Fire to shift right here for combat advantage. I'm going to hit this and roll a 1. That'll be fun.
And you're gonna roll a 1.
Hey, it may not happen. Still got vulnerability. There we go.
You
C.
did not roll
16.
a 1.
Hooray!
And even better, you know what? I looked into this to make sure. That triggers from that item I used earlier.
So she takes 20 damage.
Yes, that's including the has included the
She wobbles for a bit. She wibbles and wobbles and then falls down.
Oh man, what fun! But I can't throw your blows, so it's okay.
So many effects.
Oh man, you know what? I actually put. You know what? I was a dum-dum, but I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, you
I think that'll end my turn.
Alrighty, Manak. Hope is still around. She's bloodied but determined.
Alright, let's use the other encounter power, Predatory Guardian.
Gotcha.
And she is still dazed till the end of this turn.
Gotcha. 17,
Does,
19.
being dazed provides combat advantage, correct?
Yep. So
Yeah.
plus 2 to
So
that,
19?
versus AC does not hit her.
Okay. Let me double check.
Does anybody have anything to add that can add to that or enhance it left?
That's the damage, not to attack. Balls.
Well. Yeah.
Does he still have my floating +2?
No.
Oh, I do.
So that would put it up. It could put it up to a 21. It's versus AC, and it wouldn't hit even then.
Yeah, I don't have anything else I can throw.
Well, then Zul's turn.
Whoa.
Wait.
Form of the Relentless Panther gives me a +1 to attack rolls.
All right, +1. You got. All right.
That would make it 22.
22. And you only +1 though.
Yeah, only
Your
+1.
armor class is 23.
Damn it!
So close. So close. She's, other than Ulrich, she's probably the hardest to hit here in their team, really. So, at least on AC. She does not seem to have reflexes. It seems to be all the armor that she has.
Pourquoi?
Infinite as a free action.
Yeah, keep her marked.
Did somebody say low reflex?
Yeah, she's not been very reflexive especially compared to Seika and some of the others.
Oh man, I might have a chance at hitting something.
You've just been hitting the wrong target.
I'm gonna move.
Yes, with my ones, I was hitting the wrong target.
Alright.
I'm gonna use my minor action to throw Seika into Slime Mage.
Oh, probably will not hit the... No, doesn't hit the Slime Mage. But you get to throw her around. Where you want to have her end up, basically? Somewhere back over here, maybe?
I'll have her end, like, basically as far away from us as she can.
But which way would be better for that?
South.
Up here or south? So south somewhere.
South.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're gonna want her back near us at some point.
Yeah.
Alright, you managed to get her down here somewhere where she can't at least easily get to you if she saves. Or most of you.
Okay. So I'm going to...
And she falls prone.
Okay.
Part of
I'm
that.
going to do an Augment 1. Yep. I'm going to do Augment 1 Mind Block on Slime Mage, since that just took a minor action to do the Living Missile.
Alrighty. No, it was not the sentient dessert, and that dessert was not quite sentient. It was just getting. It was just much more mobile than most.
It was getting to that point, though. Almost there.
Yeah,
that
like
is-
Slime Mage's secret origin is that dessert fell into a batch of all that dessert and became smart enough to enroll in school for magic.
Alright, 20 versus Will on the Slime Mage will hit for the 10 psychics.
10 Psychic slowed and can't shift until end of my next turn.
Who is this? Slime Mage?
And she starts bleeding.
Yep, I hit the Slime Mage stat.
This is beautiful.
She starts bleeding with red slime. Me stuff.
So
And I
beautiful.
believe that's Zul's turn unless she's got an
And then
action.
that's my turn.
Alright, Aya.
No, I already burned my action point earlier.
Alrighty, who needs my last heal?
No one.
No one right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll just use a demoralizing strike on Hope then.
Maybe Manic will hit next time, then. You can
Yep.
knock her defenses down a bit.
Yep, a big ol' scary strike.
21
23 versus AC.
will hit exactly. For 10.
Or absolute minimum damage.
Well,
But minus two defenses.
she was bloodied also,
Doesn't affect my damage.
but it would have affected your hit. Remember.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you still hit her.
Yep, so 10 damage and she's got -2 to her defenses.
Gotcha. Auric is down. Or anything else A is doing?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, Cefruz and Shadow.
Alright. For Shadow's move action, it'll go 1, 2, 3, just in case Seiko somehow escapes the mobilization and attacks Aya. And then Cefruz will, of course, stand his ass up, and la charge.
La charge.
24 versus AC.
That will hit.
That is 16 damage. Ah, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, 16 more damage.
16 damage helped.
And then he'll shift over here.
Gotcha. Dweon. Dweon?
Yep. Guess I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm kind of out of counters and everything like that, so I'm just going to do the ethereal chill. Oh. 24. So anybody that hits Manic is going to still take that 3 points of damage, and I do my damage roll on this. This is Frost.
You hope.
On Hope, 11 points of cold damage.
Alright, she's getting hurt bad.
Hope needs to chill out. You know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Hey,
I still can't see a doctor with a PhD being played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
have an ice day.
Alright, that's all I can do.
Alright, the Slime Mage is currently next to Cefruz, who is currently, She is going to make a ball of slimy goop and just kind of try and shove it in his face. Versus Reflex.
Versus Reflex, that's a miss.
That's a miss. She fails.
Does that provoke an OA?
Get that
No,
shit out of
it's her slimy touch melee attack.
Ow.
And
that shit.
she basically tries to just shove it in your face rather than throw it at you.
I
You
don't like
expected one of Andrew's monsters to not have basic attacks?
Or to not have at least a decent one. Or at least an option. It doesn't do much damage compared to everything else she does, but it's still acid. Alright, so Hope. Hope is marked by Manak. She's going to start by using her other healing decree on herself, because that's about all that's left on the field. Doesn't unbloody her though. She's still bloodied. She is going to try and smack Manak with her stick.
God damn it.
23 versus AC.
Yeah, why do we keep saying try here? I mean, it's gonna happen.
She's fairly effective with her staff.
Nobody has a modifier in the single digits.
Well, the Slime Mage did.
She takes 3 points of damage for hitting Manic.
She'll take her 3 points after she does
Oh, God.
Ghetto crit. That is a Ghetto crit.
Yeah. Now I don't have any 10 hit points. Alright.
Alright, so that was her turn, really. What else? Down. Seika is going to see how many targets she has within range. Everyone is within range, so I need to roll a d6 to see who does it. So the stuff down here at the bottom of my screen, left to right, Aya to Manak. 1 through 6.
Sorry, what are we rolling?
I'm rolling a d6 to see who randomly gets targeted by Seika attempting to channel chaos. So, mine is Aya, Dweon, Cefruz, Zul, Sidra, Manak. So, from 1 to 6. 2. Dweon! Oh boy. Seika's not gonna be. Dweon's not gonna be happy with this.
I'm like, hey, Seika, what's going on over there?
Boom!
Oh,
14
14.
hit your reflex. Does a 14 hit your reflex, Dweon?
He said
No.
Hey,
No.
Doc.
No, it doesn't?
My reflex is 18.
Okay.
Oh, that's lovely.
I have goblin reflex.
So, yeah. Which means you can shift 1 square.
I can shoot.
Oh, no, sorry. Yours is only for melee attack, sorry.
Yep, melee attack.
But still, she missed. She's going to attempt to save against that immobilize.
Yes.
Does not.
I wink at her. I'm like, yeah, I know she was missed on purpose.
I can make her hit hope again.
Sidra, your turn.
Alrighty. Well, should be simple because we got Hope looking kind of rough there. Everyone, I'm sure, remembers the Night at the Roxbury skit from Saturday Night Live. So here we go.
The what?
The Night at the Roxbury skit from Saturday Night Live. It had
The what
Jim
now?
Carrey, Will Ferrell, and Chris Kattan in it, and they started as 3 clubbers jamming out to the song "What Is Love" by Hathaway, as they move from club to club and get kicked out in more ludicrously elaborate ways.
Okay, well,
Um,
guys.
It was turned into a movie, and I overestimated your familiarity with it.
Yeah,
Whenever I said
only
everybody
listen-
should
I
know what the
watch
heck I'm
good
talking
stuff.
about. So I do apologize.
Anyway, do your rolls or whatever. I gotta pee.
Well, by all means. This is going to be simple. Bump. Doop. Don't have one of those. Don't have one of those either. And yeah, sure. Let's roll what, a 3? Oh, 4.
God damn it! You don't even have combat advantage. But
No, I
she
don't.
has my pseudo defenses, so that helps.
I mean, if her defense is now 14,
It's 16. Oh,
well, you know what? She does have crappy reflex. It was rumored.
Yeah?
yeah. Well, we can hope that her reflex was originally 16.
I will graciously accept it if it hits. And if it does not, well then, I mean, I've already accepted how this game has been going for me. I got a video game with me right now, I'm good. Playing that at Dweon Odyssey.
Oh, nice.
What was
Which
that?
one? Which Dweon Odyssey?
I was playing the 2 remake, but for some reason, I don't know. I don't know if it's like I kind of hit doing everything I was kind of going for and hit a rut there, or what happened. But I decided to hop back to Dweon Odyssey 4, which I hadn't played in a while because my save got wiped by accident, so that's just been frustrating. And then ultimately,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm almost settling on just replaying 3 for some reason. Because, like, that's just a wild hair that, like,
I'm back.
hit me, like, right as I was trying to decide which one to play.
I'm back.
Yeah.
So I've been bouncing to answer your question. But as to what I did, I rolled a blistering flourish that probably didn't hit, but I know she has -2 to her defenses and a rumored low reflex.
Is her reflex is 16 because
Alrighty. I'm back.
Ah, I thought you were back. I was confused for a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, I was, and then I went
No
to
worries.
get another drink.
Well, no things. I was just saying that the blistering flourish is what I decided to do. I rolled kind of low, but I may have still hit. I wanted to know if that actually wound up working out.
Nope.
Nope. Not even with -2 to her defenses.
So you hit a, what is it, total of
I
16
rolled a...
versus
Yeah, so...
reflex -2. She has a 17 reflex other.
Wait, no, I don't have a 16. I have a 14 regular. 14's accurate.
14 versus reflex. Minus 2 would make
Yeah.
it 16.
Ah, I thought you were saying
Yeah.
you were adding
Well, basically,
twice for some reason. I got confused.
she has just a little too much for that.
Well, no worries. I had a feeling it was either going to be a miss completely or
Normally, without any penalties or bonuses,
barely.
she has a 19 reflex, but
Oh.
still.
That's a nice
Or
little
worse.
spoiler. I know I've been rolling low, so it's whatever. But I was curious to know if even with that penalty it hit or not. So
Alrighty.
that is my turn. I'm going to I don't know. Cidra's just I guess at this point like doing whatever the D&D equivalent of pulling out your cell phone is.
Yeah.
Cidra's like, you know what? This is mop up, and I've just been like pretty much pantomiming my attacks essentially for the last however many seconds. Like I look like I'm a stunt worker or something at this
Alrighty.
point. Like
Manak's turn.
it's not good.
No, you know what? I'm done. I'm out of all the fancy stuff, so let's use Thorn Strike. Actually, let's use Weight of Earth so she can be slowed just for funsies.
Yeah, and have more difficulty getting away. It's that night, isn't it? It's one of those nights, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a great
Where you-
night back.
where
I
you
must say,
miss
it's very
where you miss by
this is
everything.
memorable.
or crit- You barely miss or crit something, but nothing else.
They're gonna win because we keep whipping and beating the shit out of each other.
Actually, none of us have hit each other yet.
That's true.
Yet.
Zool almost did, but she didn't, so it's good.
I got miraculous rolls there on my dishearten.
That would have been on purpose though, so it wouldn't have counted.
Alright, so
To be fair, the
Manak
rolls you were getting are kind of in
Manak
line.
has
with
missed
ones
greatly.
getting.
Anything else Manak wants to do or move around or something?
Bite his lips so nobody can see him crying.
I mean, no one will be able to see some of the people in the stands.
Yeah.
Down. Zool's turn.
Okay, let's bounce Seika off the Slime Mage and back, hit Slime Mage and go back to where she is now. So I get a +1 on this roll.
5.
So
1, 2, 3, 4,
14
5.
versus Reflex.
Alright. A total of what versus reflex?
14.
14. That would be a miss.
Okay.
You should start going after Hope with her.
Actually, surprisingly
I,
enough, they had the same reflex.
Hey, Cefruz, do you need me to flank?
What? No, you're good.
Okay.
I get flanking or I get combat advantage whenever they're alone. So
Okay. I'm going to do a...
I mean, you can come over here and force punch her if you want to. I'll just chase her down.
it's not going to be as much damage as other stuff. So I'll do a dishearten, rank 1 or rank 0.
Alright.
Reminder.
Alright, try. 20 versus Will. Will hit.
Yep.
11. Psychic damage. We'll send her to her. Well, we'll trigger Splat.
Yay!
This is reduced to 0 HP. Close Blast 1. Creatures in burst. This makes a basic melee attack against each target.
Uh-oh.
Basically, you get slimed.
Yay! Not again.
But she gets -2 to it, though, so...
Yeah.
Well,
She exploded?
She
Not
explodes.
exactly. Her powers exploded out of her.
That misses everything. It's fine.
Oh.
And then...
She
that'll
really
be my
was the
turn.
dessert. She just took her true form.
We just murdered someone again.
Dude, there are children in the audience.
Oh man, we found out how far you can take an accident.
Causing someone to be so disheartened they explode.
So yeah, that's a thing. Oh boy, what's going
I
on
see where this
now
is
with the
going.
drawing?
Cefruz, after murdering an entire building full of people, doesn't even look fazed by the fact that someone died right in front of him.
Hey,
Oh, it's turning out better than I expected.
Manak, would you like some healing?
A little bit, yes, please.
Augment to energizing strike on hope. Watcha!
Nice.
That's a hit, finally.
Almost a crit.
For 15
Almost
damage,
a crit for 15 damage.
and you can spend your healing surge +1.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, the Psi Mage is, yes, down.
And the -2 to defenses goes away.
Yep. I'm amazed. You didn't go through for all the, named characters first.
Well, Cefruz made it a point to avoid at least hope. Seika, he feels kind of bad about hitting Seika, but not as bad as he would hitting hope.
And
So
to be fair, you're forgetting my temps.
Yeah.
They did go against named guys at times. They just didn't do anything.
Yeah, so Aya did her thing. Anything else Aya's doing?
Nope, that's it for me.
Alright, Cefruz.
Alright, Shadow, first off, will move. Let's see. Here? He'll move here.
Now that the picture's coming together, I love it.
Alright, and Cefruz will charge.
Seika.
Charge here. 28 versus AC.
That will miss. No, it won't.
It's just like silence, like, what?
Well, when she's immobilized and infected by a living missile and prone, she gets a +18 to all defenses.
She just closes her eyes, and all of a sudden, you don't exist anymore.
Oh, duh, because the metallic casing of the missile is concealing her from within.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you hit her for, what was
That
it?
spell's a bit more literal than you
That
thought.
hits as well. Total amount of damage.
So that is 16 plus 16, so 32.
Minus 32. That will
And
bloody,
Cefruz will shift away from her because he's not
that will
completely...
bloody her. As a result of becoming bloodied, she becomes very angry.
Cefruz apologizes, but still looks firm. Because resolve to beat the shit out of her.
Dweon. As a result of Seika becoming bloodied, you are dominated.
What? This is
Nah,
not Shadow
I'm
Seika.
kidding, I'm kidding.
That would be beautiful.
I'd be like, no, don't do that to her. And I just start stabbing everybody else.
Shut up.
However, you...
No, you decided to take your revenge by stabbing Hope.
It's like,
Yes.
it's like
Your
already
girlfriend.
attacking my... Fuck off.
Your girlfriend is getting beat up. You might as well beat up the guy who's, the girlfriend of the guy who's beating up your girlfriend.
Like, hell, my girlfriend's completely cornered. Fuck this shit.
But seriously, yeah. It's not a happy feeling seeing Seika get, hit.
Dweon's like, don't worry, baby. I'll bandage you up afterwards. With my -1 charisma.
My drawing is beautiful now.
It is a wonderful drawing.
It is called all over again.
I had initiative blocking that word, so I had to move it. Yes, it is perfect. This truly is its
Alright, but
final form.
Dweon, do something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dweon's gonna blue screen as his girlfriend's getting beat up on.
Yep.
We're on. It's...
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah,
I'm
it's your
sorry.
turn, Dweon.
I just looked up and saw that.
Like I said, he's gonna blue screen.
Pretty much.
No, that only happens to Warforged.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm going to just do the
Well,
same
little
thing.
do you know that when he was just a boy, Dweon was in a horrible accident, and the town medic said, "We can rebuild him. We have the technology."
Not want to spend much.
Alright, that's versus Hope, of course.
Oh,
Same
yeah,
thing.
that'll hit her.
I've been doing pretty good with my Ethereal Chill. 7 points of cold damage. And Manic is still icy cold.
Well, she might as well use it. She has it. She might as well use it at some point, and this point seems to be the time.
For my move action, I'm going to run over to Sega. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm coming, baby! Alright.
Yes, and Cefruz is like, are you coming to help me keep her up, or...
So, Dweon, burn. From the infernal wrath of, well, Hope.
No.
Take your 10 fire damage. So I rolled 1 on that.
Oh, because of her aura of some sort?
No, she's a tiefling, remember?
Because
Oh.
she's a tiefling.
It's a tiefling thing.
Just keeping things...
What's the range on that? Just curious.
Range, it's an enemy within 10 squares hits her.
Oh.
Deals damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, actually, would it go towards Manic because it was a burst off of him?
Not exactly. She knows enough about who the source of that was.
Alright.
Yeah. Dweon is one of the only two in the party that is not resistant to fire.
Would I be able to use Warden's Fury in response to that?
It's not
That's
really.
just
It's not really an
medicine.
attack. It's just a damaging effect.
Okay.
So,
Alright, that's my turn.
and besides, she's already kind of wobbly. The slime mage is down. Hope is getting.
Yeah.
Is not feeling
Being
it
whiffed at.
much.
Yeah. A bunch of misses, except for Aos.
She's still marked by Manak. She's still gonna try and hit him. And
Fucking hell.
and has succeeded.
I don't know why I'm wearing armor.
Well, that's interesting. A 1 and an 8 on the 2d8.
She takes 3 damage.
Alright,
And she'll
man.
take
Split
her
it
3
again.
damage.
That's cool.
And it's barely standing, really. Wow, the elf is down. Seika is getting pissed off, too. Pretty much everyone's in range. Yep, everyone's still within range, so the d6 again. Let's see who gets the random attack of Channel Chaos. 4. That would be Zool, actually.
Yay!
Oh!
Cool. How we get hit?
Versus Reflex.
Ow.
So, 2d10 plus 5 force damage.
Is it
How?
10 Infernal Wrath?
25 force damage, and you're knocked prone.
Okay. How much force damage?
25.
Okay, so I take off my 14 temp hit points.
Yeah.
And so
And it
11.
hits hard, but she doesn't get to control who it goes against. So, yeah.
And then she takes 8 fire damage from my Infernal Wrath.
And she'll take your 8 fire damage. She's still bloodied. And then she's going to try and save against this horrible, horrible effect. Yeah!
Well,
Hitting you with her effect is finally, shaking your effect off her.
I was going to ask what happens if I did my 10 square slide, just like straight up in the air, and then she saved.
Well,
4 damage. Flat. No more Seika.
yeah, not a good idea. Especially, Dweon will especially be pissed at you.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dweon will be sad because he'll be covered
And
with
Dweon will
gore.
never heal you again. It may take a while for you to realize that has happened, but it will eventually dawn on you that you've never been healed by him when it finally die, like at level like 23. Because you don't get into the fight very much.
our school crushes anyway.
We'll be level 23, just the level before we get our, when you've been reduced to 0 hit point power, and you die, like, oh no, Dweon, why didn't you heal me? And Dweon just narrows his eyes. I never forgave you.
It's like 40 years of the story. We're all like fucking season adventures.
It would be like that Nightmare on Elm Street, like in the first one when the was it Tina drops in the bed and it's just like blood everywhere.
Yep.
I still remember that +1 implement you stole from me, but that was ages ago. I never forget.
Anyway, Sidra, it's your turn. Roll something, see if you can actually, roll higher than a 3.
Yeah, that'll be something, wouldn't it?
No.
I'm actually surprised Hope's still alive, so I guess I'll give attacking her a shot. I can find the button.
She doesn't have
It's
one.
only
That's a tail.
Oh, that's what we've been missing.
What was that?
We've been aiming for something that wasn't there.
Cefruz all like, please don't punch her, Dick.
It's just on the wrong side. Wait, that's her tail. Cefruz,
There we
it goes
go.
red. Oops.
That's better.
You crit miss on the damage, but
Oh, I'm not okay with that.
So,
So I do
10 damage.
10 regular old damage, yep, as I slash at her, and finally hit with a slash.
Wait, is that fire damage?
No.
Good. If it was, you wouldn't have knocked her down. Remember, Tiefling, fire resistant as well.
Cool. Well, then I'm going to move my speed.
As
And I'm going to Desert Flurry of Blows, and actually I'm not going to move there, I'm going to move here. That's smarter.
when I charge
I can do that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Just had that. So what does it do? How much more?
It's, I believe 8, but I'm going to hit the button for formality's sake. Oh, and she will have penalty to attack rolls, too. So that's hand.
Okay.
But that's against me.
Yep, that's 8.
Yeah, so I just
Alright,
kind of
Mac.
use the momentum and smack her, I guess, in the nose with the front of my sword or something.
Yeah. Manak. It's your turn.
Okay,
Could
let's
probably
see here.
charge Seika, but that's about all. Unless you've got other special movement things to get nearer. That's about all you could do.
I forget what all is entailed in a charge. There's a
Basically,
basic-
you move. Basically, it's a standard action in which you move your speed and use a basic attack at the end. Basic melee
Okay.
attack. There are certain special abilities and powers that let you basically use them instead of a normal basic melee.
Like mine.
Like
mine.
yeah, like Aya has one that does that. And they're usually because you want to do something. They're more effective than a normal basic attack, or they hit off something other than strength to take them.
Like that. Which is
Okay,
a step.
I don't have anything like that, but
But still,
it
charge.
might go
basically-
better than a ranged
Oh.
attack.
You can just use regular basic melee attack and, punch her in the dick.
She doesn't
Punch
have
it
one.
clean off.
As Dweon's running out of
Yes, I'm flying.
Yeah.
Well, I see you guys know Goblin Anatomy.
Alright, Manak will charge Seika.
Alrighty.
Hey, you got nowhere to aim for your enemies. That's not saying goblins are our enemies per se.
So
but
basically, you're gonna
yeah.
do that. You charge at her. You
Wait a minute,
gotta
can I get over here?
You gotta go go to the closest place.
Okay,
Basically, you have to
Well-
get closer to him every time.
Yeah.
alright.
So
So
basic melee,
basic.
and you get an additional +1 for charging.
Oh, sure.
+1 for charging, +1 for guardian form, so that is 29.
which is more than enough to hit her.
Alright, 9 damage plus 4 from my Guardian Form. That's 13 plus 2 from the power of my Giant Kind gloves. So
Okay.
15 damage.
How much was that? 15?
15. Yep.
Which, if you did not use that Giant Kind gloves, she would have been at 1 hit point.
Boom.
I dealt so much damage to this goblin. Man, I stole my kill.
And
that was
Dweon
my
falls
first
to his
kill.
knees weeping.
Just for funsies, I'm going to use my Triumph of Bigger Power.
What? Went a Manak and then just shrugged and walked over towards where Hope's body went down.
Yeah.
Okay, that yeah, that's that's a great way to finish off the combat. I do it for.
So yeah, you fought some of some of the strongest opponents you have faced.
And let's be honest, we actually wrecked them between all of Zul's and like Manak's dailies.
Oh yeah, saving dailies for using dailies effectively saved you a lot. Manak's,
And you know what?
And surprisingly enough, Manak's first turn really helped you a lot.
Actually, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give props to that for sure because, I'm so used to not having a defender for a while.
Good
That
point.
was essentially what my first turn was going to be. So you basically being here, I was like, oh, thank God, thank
Yeah.
goodness, I'm not going to die on my turn. Thank
And
you.
using the use of the Stone's Endurance right away for that turn was very effective.
Yeah.
Since you knew all or most of them would be trying to attack you.
It saved you a good 30 freaking damage on the first turn.
Yeah. Because wasn't one of those attacks didn't it was a lot of attacks you took. A lot of damage. And a lot of damage you didn't take because of that.
Yeah, even with Stone's Endurance, I was still dropped like a third of my hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah. I know those feels with my
Yeah,
oak
so-
spin, which is 1 less defense.
but still is helpful. Anyway, so as Seika is dropped, there are cheers and cheers in the stand. Can I get a perception check from everybody?
Sure.
Sure
Yeah.
can.
Hey guys, don't forget +1 to that.
26.
My elven eyes will help you.
You get a +1 or something to it. From,
What do you see? What do you see with your elven eyes?
What do I see with my elven eyes?
Look with your elven eyes.
Of course
My
I roll
breath.
a 4.
But I have special eyes.
so
Goes
Cefruz
wild.
is a little distracted by trying to.
What? I've got 26.
But
Can I
still-
just use my passive perception instead?
Yeah.
Clippers has a
Oh, thank
26
you.
perception
Thank you so
check.
much.
What is this about being distracted?
Well, you're distracted by your girlfriend being knocked around and lying there.
Oh yeah, punched girlfriend is a perception penalty for sure.
Dweon is also kind of distracted too for similar reasons.
Alright, so my passive is 23.
Even
How
though
about me?
it's 5.
I was punching other
Sidra
people's
and Manak
girlfriends. My
will
girlfriend was not.
Sidra and Manak will have noticed semi-familiar people in the crowd. That familiar people to the to other members of the group. As
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
mentor basically clapping with a basically clapping in like one of the front in the second row somewhere, just trying to finish off the last with like the last bite or two of a sausage sandwich in his mouth, trying to finish that off. Meanwhile, so Manak will also see Dweon's parents also being clapping in the distance as well, and we'll hear all the cheering and stuff. So, some of the medical group team come in to basically make sure nothing more happens. And you're given you're given a special trophy for being the for being basically not only champions of this one, but for all of the the overall champions.
We're being the best team.
Being the best team of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We could try to at least wake Hope back up.
Yeah, Hope is not very unconscious yet.
I mean, he rolled a 24 on heal, so I feel like he did a decent job.
Yeah, she's like, well, that didn't work very well.
It's like, I apologize. One of our tieflings is very good at making sure your team does not hurt us very much.
Yeah, well, what can I say? What's going on with Dweon and Seika?
Oh, yes, of course, Dweon ran up to her and is like, oh, Seika, are you okay? And
This man chopped her down with his giant axe.
he's trying to, he's trying to pat her wounds and probably trying to pat some other things. With his wonderful charisma.
So you're going
so
over
he's going to do he's going to do a heal check and a sleight of hand check. If you will.
You perv.
So yeah,
Heal
heal
check
check
first.
Heal check first. Let's see, D20.
See how well that goes.
What is my heal? It's pretty high, 10. So a 22 heal check.
22 heal check as you're examining her in places you shouldn't be.
No. I mean, that's just to make her feel better. And then the
Chest okay rips off her shirt.
thievery
I would
check,
say
I
it
guess?
wouldn't be a sleight of hand check. It would be a bluff check. Like, now, this is entirely necessary.
Is it bluff, or do you want me to do thievery?
Hey man, why not?
Hey, it depends on what you're trying to
have
steal
the
there.
same goal?
Are you trying to lie to her or just be sneaky?
I'm just trying to be sneaky, I think.
I think that's
Let's see that then. Whatever you're
All right.
trying to sneaky there.
No, I rolled a 3.
You're not sneaky at all.
Typical Dweon.
Yeah, Manic was looking very remorseful as Dweon was sitting there crying over his unconscious girlfriend, and then when he sees what Dweon is doing, he starts looking very disapproving.
Well, Dweon,
Yes.
does that hit your reflex?
Yes.
Well, you find that your attempts at
Dweon, you know how bad that stealth check was? You know how bad that was? Aya saw you.
From across the room.
Yeah, just so you know, your attempt to cop a feel has been reciprocated in a very unpleasant way.
Yes, he goes rolling backwards several feet.
Yeah, actually, no, you're kind of stuck there. As, you're basically being held against your will by a thing that is probably not, you don't want to be held by.
Huh?
She grabbed your dick, mister.
Manic is going to physically separate the two goblins.
Well, I mean, this is like goblin foreplay. I mean, seriously.
Fondling each other's cloacas.
Yeah, I see Manic. I see Dweon in one hand, Seika in the other, like swatting at each other.
Yeah, Seika and Dweon will be separated at some point.
Cefruz is over here lying to Aya.
Meanwhile, over there,
My insight's a +1. I believe it.
meanwhile, Hope is like, just kind of rolls onto her knees and and stands up.
Cefruz will try to support her. If we did.
Yeah. She's like, take me over to Ulrich. I owe him a foot in the face.
Okay.
she slips off her. She basically, she kind of slips off her shoe and just kind of, sticks her foot right and smushes it right into Ulrich's face.
Cefruz mutters something about a tsundere, and then just kind of fights down.
Getting it all covered in, ink. He still has not regained consciousness yet. That should do. Meanwhile, as the rest of the group is basically clearing out from the arena, you're presented with your reward, which I completely forgot what exactly it was, so I need to look it up again.
$1 million.
Holy Princess gave us all medals.
Oh, that was a long thing.
What I agree is there was a lot of money involved.
Yeah, there's money involved.
Also, this fucking link, what the fuck?
The what?
I put an image on Google and I linked it, and I didn't realize how long the link was.
Also, it's not even a workable link.
Yeah, that
That's
went out of control.
Way
For sure.
too long.
I was gonna link Sundeer Shark.
Yeah, it's like almost halfway up the chat, and I still haven't found the end. It's over half.
I'm trying to
It's
copy
about
this.
2/3 up. The top of it, that link is 2/3 up the my chat.
I'm trying to copy it and it won't let me.
So cast wall of text.
Yeah, it's too long to copy.
9 million damage.
Oh man, all this makes me think of, and I don't know if you guys read Marvel Comics, I intermittently read X-Men, which is why I thought about this. There's like a girl at the X-Men school whose power is she's basically a were-shark.
Wow.
And she definitely does have like a temper. So that's great.
Alright, so as the party has finished up with their the tournament, there's the presentation of the bunch of cash and the bunch of store credit and a nice big trophy.
How much cash / store credit?
I believe it was like 1200 GP and 5,000 store credit.
How much in store credit?
5,000 GP. I just
Nice.
posted it down at the bottom of our now very long thing.
Okay, I've got it logged inside of my character builder in the thing. So yeah, we've got 7,960 GP at the moment between store credit and just carried.
Yeah, so you got tons of cash.
Damn straight.
But basically, this was most of the day for this big event. It's not exactly late at night, but you were invited to out to dinner with Dweon's family, Dweon's parents. So if you're gonna get somewhere before it gets too dark for them, and they start closing or at least changing over to nighttime stuff, why now would be a good time.
Oh man, I was eating those sharks in the Go Boiano link in number 5. I caught like 7 of those when I was on vacation. They were great displays.
Yeah. So, anyways,
These are cool. Oh my god.
what?
The link that they just posted, all these images are amazing.
Well, we can look at those later. How about we, meet up with Dweon's parents?
Cefruz probably would not go, just because after a fight, he prefers either time alone or just kind of chilling out rather than at a dinner. Somewhere that would probably have people.
So that means basically you're gonna take a break or take off for homework or something?
Yeah, he'll probably send homework. He'll probably send Shadow with him just in case they need anything. Then Shadow can kind of like proof back and warn him. But
Gotcha.
he'll just kind of he'll probably like either go to a park area or go back to the woods and just kind of
Okay. While we're at it,
in nature.
let me remind you that there is also a list of things available in the school shop.
Yes, I would like to see this since now we have
Once I find the information for it again.
tons of money and we
Can we sell stuff at the school shop? I have forgotten if we could or
Yeah,
not.
you can for usually about a fifth of what they're, worth to buy. Usually.
Fifth, dang. Is there? I wonder if there's a place in town to pawn stuff off at a better rate.
But Monarch will totally take Dweon's parents up on their offer. If they're willing to foot the bill, then he's willing to eat.
Yep.
Same here with me.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's some. So basically, they'll take you to a restaurant that seems it's very familiar. Because Zul's uncle and cousin were. This is where Zul's uncle and cousin, met you with a while back. So it looks familiar. In fact, you get the same table pretty much that they had. That you used last time you were there. And Zul, while we're thinking about this, Zul has not heard from anybody in her family for a while now. Pretty much
That
since
is worrying.
Since that last message from her dad. So it's kind of, it's kind of worrying, and stuff. So
Yeah, definitely, because if I haven't heard from them in a while, that means those assassins probably got to them first.
or they did not think it's safe, or your family members did not think it's safe to contact you from wherever they might be.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And, you're set up at the same place as before. Dweon gets, basically, is convinced, quote unquote, to sit between his parents. As
That's fine. Dweon likes his parents, so he doesn't really mind. He's, chatting away with them and getting all the stories of, mostly from his mom, because his mom's the talkative one, of, back home, and, all the changes that have been going on, and all that good stuff.
They talk to you about, what's going on, what the apothecary's kids have been trying, pranks they've been doing on the shop and stuff, and other little things here and there. And it's fairly pleasant, time. Lots of good. There's lots of food and lots of good, different kinds of it available. So, anybody else? Did anybody other than Cefruz decline the offer?
Nope. Oh no, I was happy to go, for sure.
Yeah.
I probably won't eat anything, but I'll go there anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So does Cefruz at least ask for a Foxy bag?
No, he probably wouldn't.
No, Cefruz, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah.
What does the box say?
He looks at you and says, the fox says, "Fuck you, asshole."
Alright, so there's some fairly pleasant conversation for the most part.
I don't know.
I mean, at the dinner with Dweon and Dweon's parents.
Oh.
They're all His mother especially is very talkative. His father chimes in once or twice, but it's kind of. It seems that Mom is the more is the charisma-based person, and he's the one who actually does the labor and stuff. More of the partnership.
I like to think he and Monica are just sitting next to each other, responding to everything in monosyllables, just eating, nodding, and when appropriate.
Yeah. Pass the salt. Basically, the longest sentence he has. Can you pass this pepper? It's pretty much the longest sentence he actually says during the whole thing.
I love that monosyllabic is 5 syllables.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a long. Yeah. But yeah, he's not very talkative. And about it. You order your food, and it takes a while for it to come in. And give me some perception checks.
Sure.
See?
Oh, no, Dweon's too busy.
Hell yeah.
Mac does a good job. Does a good job. So does Sidra. Where's my? Something weird's going on with my mouse.
That was Shadow's roll.
What's wrong with my mouse? Okay. My wireless mouse disconnected from the wireless stuff. Long enough for me to not be able to do anything. Alright, anyways. So, yeah, Manak, Cefruz. Well, Cefruz isn't there.
It's Shadow.
Oh, Shadow.
Well,
Manak, Shadow, and Sidra have noticed that just as your food is basically being brought to the table, the door to the little restaurant is opened, and someone familiar comes in.
Spider-Man?
No, you don't have any You're not familiar with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
Really? Because sometimes in the fall when it got dark and you got too close to the caves, like, the Spider-Man would come. And,
Yeah.
I mean, usually if you came back from those caves, you didn't really come back.
So it would appear to be a couple of members of the team you just faced off against. Ulrich, the Dragonborn Frostguard, and Seika.
Oh. What do they want?
They want to eat, apparently. Well, it ends up Seika has notices that you guys are around. Dweon has not noticed her.
No, typical Dweon.
Yeah. Ulrich and the Dragonborn lady are seated somewhere. Seika just kind of waves off the server and approaches.
Dweon will reach Monarch will reach behind Dweon's dad to poke Dweon and then motion at Seika.
Hey, Seika, everybody, hey, why don't you come over here? My folks will pay. We're eating over here. We got a bunch of food. Why don't you join us?
Yeah. Seika looks at you. Kind of crosses her arms for a moment. Fine. And she comes over to join you.
Hey guys, no hard feelings about this thing. You guys kicked ass.
Yeah.
It is very respectable that you were the last one standing on your team.
Yes. Anyways.
What does Ulrich do? Is he like
Ulrich and
mopey?
Ulrich and the other one are just over there. Actually, they get seats at like the bar.
I mean, I was kind of calling all of them. I wasn't just calling Seika.
Yeah, they're not. Ulrich says, "We're just getting takeout. Take back to the rest." They're not feeling so good. Yeah, so.
Well, understandably, that was a hard fight.
Indeed it was. Well fought.
Yeah. Well.
And it just kind of looks up, just like, was it?
Yeah.
Hey, what about that Team Gorgon? Am I right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we certainly trounced them quickly. It was almost, I don't want to say embarrassing, but it sort of felt bad. Didn't get satisfaction out of it this time, almost.
yeah, the serving person basically noticed that there's a person there who hasn't ordered anything yet, and basically is asked her if there's anything she needs. She thinks for a minute. Everything. 2 of it. I'm hungry.
Ah, a woman after my own stomach.
So, yeah. The food, you eat and talk. Seika is just kind of, listening to the talk and finally says something. So, who are you two? Directing the question to Dweon's parents. Who are these two? Directing it at Dweon, but indicating his parents.
We're useful hostages. I mean, Dweon's parents.
Well, I think just kind of as an RP thing, I think Dweon's dad, who was the one who originally found Dweon in the burning goblin village or whatever, and kind of brought him into the human world. I think he'd be really fascinated with finding another goblin that was actually kind of brought up. So I think,
or at least isn't trying to stab him and
exactly, has some sort of manners that aren't
another goblin who's been domesticated.
Domesticated. That's a good way to put it. Honestly.
Wait, Dweon's parents aren't goblins?
No,
they're human.
Oh.
Yeah.
Raised by
was
humans.
raised by humans.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's why he got fancy clothes and tries to comb his hair and such.
And fails
But
dismally at
does
most
not
of
do
them.
it well.
Yeah, he was raised by a human couple who either couldn't have children or didn't for some reason.
Yeah, they didn't. They couldn't have children, and then one day, they came across this goblin village that had been burnt or destroyed or whatever, and he took this little goblin home as his own. But kind of his mom raised him kind of as her own child, but his dad was more like it was kind of a scientific experiment. Ooh, can we actually do this type of thing?
Yeah, nature versus nurture type thing.
Yeah, so, all the alchemy and everything that Dweon learned was from his dad, and all the humanness, if you will, the mannerisms were from his mom, basically. So.
Yeah, or at least 90% of each from the one. Yeah, basically, the majority of stuff you learned on one of those subjects was from a certain one of your parents.
Right. So, yeah, that might change the whole view in your head there. Nick.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot you didn't really know about that much about Dweon's backstory as a player. But yeah, they're human.
So I can see his dad, Dweon's dad, being like, "Oh, so yes, young goblin lady, I see that you are wearing regular clothing instead of the skins of animals you've tortured. Tell me your story."
Yeah, well, with a little bit of help from some of the members, she kind of goes in. She's not. I don't really want to go into it much.
I see. I didn't mean to pry. I'm just very interested in the whole goblin culture.
So,
And he probably just kind of drops it at that. He's not going to really,
pry too much.
pry too much.
All right.
Goes back to his eating. And I can see Dweon's mom being, "Oh, there, dear, don't worry about it," talking to Seika and just kind of like putting food on her plate and, trying to be the momish character of it all.
Yeah. Wait. What was Shadow looking uncomfortable at? Which thing Dweon was saying? Or is Alex still here?
Wait, what?
I saw something in the chat that Shadow looks uncomfortable. What Dweon was saying.
Yeah, when he was like talking about it was at the very beginning of the conversation, so this was like a long time ago.
Okay, never mind. I'm just wondering. Anyway, so yeah, the food's good. You talk for a while, a long while. Ulrich and the Dragonborn, kind of stop on for a second. We're gonna take our stuff back. Be careful. And basically, haul like a big old, basket of food back out of the restaurant, and presumably up to the school. So, as the while passes as you're talking and discussing things, and eventually, one of the serving people comes over and it's like, just so you know, we kind of will need this table late in about half an hour for a big thing. It's our only big table, and we have reservations in about half an hour. We need to be able to clean it up and stuff. So, you'll need to get, leave here soon. Finish your drinks. Feel free to finish your drinks at one of the other tables or your last bit of dessert. But we'll need this table later. We need to start getting ready.
Dweon stands up, he storms, he's like, "What kind of service is this?" And he tips over the table. No, he doesn't do that.
You've been here for almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
We did not expect, and we're thankful that you've paid for all that. Your group has paid for all the food and service and stuff. But we really need this table for another one. If you're willing, we could transfer you over to several other tables or the bar. There's only one guy at the bar, and I think he's gonna get going. And I don't think he's conscious anymore. So we can take him upstairs, sleep it off. But yeah, we will need the table soon. So, what is the the group's reaction?
I know.
To this?
I personally, I'm frustrated yet resigned.
Yeah.
True.
Sorry, we didn't expect you to be taking so long, but
We are eating a lot of food between Seika, Dweon, Manic, and
everyone else pretty much.
Dweon's dad. Yes.
Pretty much everybody but Zool has had at least a good big meal of some sort.
Yeah.
Unless Dweon's parents are cutting him off, Monarch will move on to the bar or someplace and keep drinking.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So basically, yeah.
I'm
Basically,
sure there's a patio for this place. We could just kind of start wandering around.
Basically, you can go to the bar. There's a couple other smaller tables you could take up. And as you're basically getting your stuff ready to go, give me a perception check.
Yeah, let's see if I can actually do this. Oh, I crit.
All right, Dweon. You'll definitely see this. Mac has a good chance. Seeing it. Sidra not
Let's
so much.
see. Let me fail another perception check. Oh,
No,
17.
actually, you do fairly well. Aya doesn't see
Yeah.
anything worthwhile. Now, Dweon will definitely see this first. Manak and Zool will see it shortly thereafter. Someone will, and the cat will also see them, though I'm not sure if he will recognize them, since I'm not sure he was there in the stand. But Dweon definitely recognizes that Dragonborn fellow that Aya, that was an associate of Aya's. Basically, kind of walk in and kind of flag down one of the servers and kind of be asking them some question, asking them about something.
Now, was that a conversation that Dweon was involved with, or I can't remember?
Dweon at least noticed that Aya was talking with a Dragonborn.
All right.
The kind
I
of
think we were all sat together when
Dweon would kind of elbow Aya and be like, "Hey, Aya, isn't that your compatriot there over there? That the Dragonborn person that you were talking to before?"
She's like, my what now?
I don't know, that guy, the one in the robe over there. Probably something to do with Bahamut,
So, yeah. After a moment of just scanning around looking for this person, Aya will eventually see him, basically be like, see that he has noticed her first.
History check.
History check on your own history.
How much have you had to drink?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Friar Rogar, in fact. Appears to be here.
I thought you were talking about like the other student.
No. This is Friar Rogar from the Church of Bahamut. He apparently is checking about something with one of the.
Well, yeah, of course I
servers.
know who that is.
Yeah, it's just that you're not very perceptive. That I thought you might not have noticed him or recognized him as himself.
So what the heck's he doing?
He appears to be checking on something with one of the servers, and the rest of you will hear like bits of it. Oh yeah, we're cleaning up the table for your meeting. When he has looked over at the table and has noticed that Aya basically just kind of hovering there, kind of, with the others getting, the last few people getting off, getting up from the table. So
Aya waves her arm.
moment, please, miss. And he just kind of, yeah. Well, so you're part of the party that's, delaying my meeting.
Are we?
He laughed a little bit. Nah. We still have a good 23 minutes or so till we actually have to. Oh, I'm hungry. But yeah, and we actually have our meeting. I think I might not have. Maybe I shouldn't have had that sausage. I'm not feeling it. Anyway, so he's like, yeah, we're just I was sent to check on the accommodations for our meeting tonight. Yet more. Business. Yeah. So, yes. What was that?
I said, oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was sent here to check and make sure we'll have a place to meet tonight. Yeah, more church business.
Things have been pretty busy lately, haven't they?
Yeah, so busy, but not much. It's not really my forte, all this talking and discussing and debating and occasionally yelling and screaming. And that one time when they attempted to curse me.
Oh, that's.
Well, it was not a thing. It was. Well, I just hope it doesn't get to that point again.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, the man of the church shouldn't have to be facing things like that.
Well, it's not so much the church as it's the. Well, we have. Our church is having a bit of a. How do you say it's divided a bit over some of the more over some of the teachings, and not several of the groups are adamant about what they want and will not hear an else way or else words or whatever. But hopefully, at least tonight, maybe the only things that we slung, hopefully, are tankards, and not at one another at that.
Well, let's hope so.
Well, oh yeah, but hopefully, if this goes well, they'll at least be. Most of them will at least be occupied in the morning. So, anyways.
Well, all we can do is trust in the light of Bahamut.
Yeah. Bahamut be praised. Yeah. Yeah, just. But anyways, but yes, you should. I should have a place in the in the morning ready at what was it it's been a long day already. Oh, you did well though in the final. I saw it, though I had to leave immediately afterwards, or they would have. I was chewed out. Apparently the cardinal knows the smell of sausage on one's breath. And realized that we did not have sausage before, so anyways. But yeah.
Oh well, I'm glad you got to see it anyway.
Yeah. Well, we should be able to have a more in-depth discussion with you in the morning. there's the Purple Pegasus, I believe, is where we're having our meeting at around noon. But if you can be there, say shortly after daybreak, I think we might have time to talk and discuss with your friends and allies as well.
No, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yes, just try and get a good sleep though. It is almost it's practically nightfall already. So
You too, brother.
you should go. I'm Friar now. Remember.
Ah, right. Man, just so many things happening so quickly.
Well, anyways, I have to get the last few things ready here for our little meeting, and probably, and if you were to get some sleep, you should probably go soon.
Ah, right. Well, you take care of yourself.
And you as well.
Aya just kind of nods and bows her head.
Alrighty. So he's basically got the head goes over to the head server, and basically is like, all right, we need this. Basically kind of goes over what they need to get ready. Now, anything else the rest of the party wants to do before they head back for the night?
Speaking about the night, I'm going to get going here.
I don't think Monarch's gonna go back. He's gonna keep going.
Alrighty, well.
Aya's going to do what Friar Rogar said and get some sleep, and so shall I.
So basically, yeah, the rest of you finish up whatever you're doing, and we'll pick up next time in the morning.
Yeah, I know all Sidra's really going to do is probably take a long walk for a while in the evening and just kind of think about his poor luck. He might have to perform some sort of ritual to cleanse himself. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Alrighty, so pretty much that's the end of this. That we can end this session here.
Yep.
I guess since some of us are getting tired. Alrighty, say goodbye to any of our possible viewers that may exist or not, or perhaps.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye, our Schrodinger's listeners. Bye. Alright, stop streaming.